You are your own blacksmith. Your skill is steel. A mistake on the forge isn't the end of days. It's just steel. Heat the bellows and just reforge it.
And with those fine words, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to From the Sidelines, episode number 23. If you guys just heard that little quote there, that was from our main man, Stephen Hatch. How you doing, buddy?
Dude, fantastic. It can't be right without a let's go, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, where is it?
I thought I just said it right there.
Well, but you got to get the let's go, you know?
Let's fucking go, bro.
There we
Back
go,
to episode
bro.
23,
Dude, do you
Brando,
remember?
isn't that your number? Isn't that your number, Brando?
23, that is.
Woo-hoo. Let's
23.
go, dude.
And that next voice you heard was Brandon Brando. Brandon Brando Baird. I don't know why I fucked up your name. Sorry about that, buddy. But hey, welcome into the show.
Thank you. Yes, I'm fucking cold, so.
Awesome. We got them bundled up, which you guys can actually go check out on the video version of the show, which is now available on both YouTube and Spotify. So a little announcement about that, guys. If you listen to the show over there, you can now catch our video versions on Spotify as well as the audio portion. And I guess last but definitely not least, let's go ahead and introduce our guest tonight. We got someone who's pretty familiar around the camp. In fact, he's pretty much the camp's father. So Papa Sedar, or Chris Sedar as he actually goes by. How you doing, man?
It's weird being called Chris.
Well, I like to give people their full name, but yeah, you know,
Fair
everyone
enough.
usually just calls him Sedar or Papa Sedar.
Like
My
whenever
mom
I go
calls me Chris.
whenever I go over to Cedar's, like his family's house, his family calls him Chris, and I'm just like, who the hell are y'all guys talking about?
A Sedar.
So-
It's the opposite. Because then when they're like, yo, Cedar, yeah, fucking everybody looking.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Just-
Well,
literally everybody is Cedar.
and then that's kind of like how I know you said this, Hatch, like when people have texted you or like messaged you and been like, hey, Steven. You're like, what?
Yeah, dude. Someone
That's
called
what I
me,
was
someone,
gonna say.
someone called me over from the net and called me Steven. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, bro, that's not my name. It's Hatch.
Nah. Yeah. What's up, Brando?
For sure.
I just never put too much thought into you guys' first names. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's always
dude.
Hatch and Cedar. It's always
Yeah.
Hatch and Cedar.
Cedar. I thought that was his first name, bro. Not even gonna lie. I thought he was. I was like,
Not
he's
the only one.
just that guy.
That is a
just
pretty
has-
tight name. Yeah.
You know, like Spartacus. Spartacus doesn't have a last name.
Yeah, but that's a
Just
Greek
Spartacus.
name. You know, it's
know?
old school. They had a lot
Cedar.
of
Like
dope ass
Bear.
names.
Fucking the father of paintball. That's
Oh
what it
yeah.
is. Cedar.
Well, before we get too
No,
far,
that's Brando's dad, Grandpa.
yeah, that's Rick Baird, right?
Rick Baird, General Rick Baird.
General Rick Baird.
General Rick
but-
Baird.
Before we get too far away from the beginning of the show, I do have to mention, guys, we have a sponsor for tonight's show. Very excited to bring them on. We're going to be talking about them more later on in the show, but stay tuned because if you guys want to hear a little bit more from Liquid IV, we'll be talking about that later. So shout out to them, and thanks for coming on and supporting the show and all the content over here at Mafia Productions. But yeah, so tonight, brought on our friend Chris Sedar. He's on the same team as these two goofballs up here. So yeah, they probably, I know Hatch has been talking about some stories that he had that they wanted to bring up. We have, a couple recent news stories. Capitol Edge Paintball Park got flooded a little bit, so we're going to be talking about that. And then, yeah, there's been some kind of, the paintball off-season rumor mills going. We got new semi-pro teams coming up. We got people moving around, so we'll probably get into that a little bit too as well towards the later portion of the show. But, yeah, man, I mean, let's start it out. Cedar, how are you doing, man? What's up? How's your Tuesday?
Good. Low start, man. I almost didn't make it back in the Bay Area. I was actually hanging out in Tempe, Arizona for the New Year's. Got some stories. Called out Mike Urena drunk as fuck in a Dave & Buster's.
That's hilarious. Nice.
Yeah, I ended up calling Hatch.
Yeah, dude.
Don't remember that at all.
Don't remember
Yeah.
that. All right.
Dude, I'm just like, I'm playing the video game that me and my friends just started. I'll get to this. The Forest, I'll get to that.
The Forest
God
is a dope
damn,
game.
boy.
I've
Fucking
seen all
crazy.
you guys like kind of. Are you guys playing through it as like a huge co-op thing?
We're playing through it like, honestly, dude, like, fucking roleplay, dude. We're like, we gotta survive as long as we can. Build up the wall.
So there's like a whole story and everything in that game,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And we're so fucking bad. We are so
yeah.
fucking bad.
I did it solo, and if you haven't played the game, I
What?
won't spoil anything. It's fucking hard, but it's also creepy as shit. So get ready for
yeah,
that.
definitely. Dude,
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
That's
But,
you have to put all the pieces together, yeah, for the story to figure out the story.
Yep. And you like
Basically,
got to get
okay.
all the equipment to then get like through the last level and stuff. And It's a mind blower.
Yeah, dude. I heard it was like fucking pretty crazy, but I'm like I haven't done it yet without without the boys. I haven't done it. So.
I guarantee you, when the boys watch like the end, if you guys actually all get there, then they're gonna be freaking the fuck out. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that.
Sure.
Yeah, so we're playing, right? And then I'm just like chilling, doing my thing, and then all of a sudden I get a call. I'm like, what the fuck? Cedar's calling me. Why the fuck is Cedar calling me at like I don't even know when it was, but it was like obscure time. Like usually we'd be working, right? Usually we'd be working middle of the day, right? And he calls me and he's like, yo, Hatch. And I'm like, what's up, man? And he's like, dude, Mike, people are saying that I can't beat Mike Urena. And I'm like, what? And he goes, dude, I am fucked up right now. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. So he's like, I was like, dude, Mike Urena, dude, you fuck him up, dude. Like, you got this, bro. He's like, hell yeah, I would. And he is going hard. And he's just like talking to like all these people around him. He's like, you hearing him? It was just a fucking great New Year's present, to be honest.
Great New Year's present. Welcomes into the new year with a drunk ass Cedar.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear, dude. Papa calls me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess we got to go into that because you just mentioned it again. I've said it in the intro. Cedar, why does everyone call you Papa Cedar?
I don't really know. Like, I mean, I guess I kind of do. I was the captain for the D3 line 2 years ago, 2 and like 7/8 years ago.
Okay.
Like it was kind of like a role that like was like thrusted upon me. I don't know how much like detail we can go into, but like our old captain Teo was like, we were going into Cup. We are like firing all fucking cylinders. Like we were just had some great practices. Like it was phenomenal.
Mm.
And then Sunday morning, the weekend before Cup, Teo comes in. He's like, I can't make it. And it's like, that's all you. And I'm like, what? Okay. And 2 days later, we're on a plane, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I just want what's best for the team. Like, I don't even care. And I think, like, even then, I was, like, so caught up. Like, the first day, I don't think I played a single point. I mean, and then at that point, we were, like, I don't want to, like, say shit on any teams. We played some, like, great-ass games. We were just firing on, like, a whole nother level. And they're like, dude, Cedar, get in there. I'm like, all right, I guess. And I think I did, like, I did something stupid and, like, got shot, like, moving on, like, some dumbass move. It's like, all right, that's it. And, like, won't risk it. We're, like, doing some great. And, yeah, there's, like, fast forward, and it's Sunday, and things happen. You guys talk about it on the show. I mean, I feel a little bit conflicted with details and sponsorship and stuff like that. And it's like, I just kind of handled business, I guess. I mean, that's what I call my Papa Cedar. Like, people didn't know what was going on. And I'm like, don't worry, I got you guys. I'm under control, and it is what it is. I've just always been that role of taking care of everything behind the scenes. Not so much maybe on the field. I try, but I think an off the scenes role is probably better where I fit, I guess.
Dude, there's a reason why they call him like the hardest working man in paintball. Dude, that is also his nickname. Like, I'm not even messing around.
I was there when that nickname was born.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever talked about this story.
Dude, without a doubt, dude, Cedar, god damn, I've seen this guy put up a whole field by himself, like, and blow it up, and then we're like, and I'm not even dressed yet.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I know he doesn't complain. He never complains.
Hell no, he doesn't complain.
This is you guys just blowing your captain for 2 hours. All right, cool.
No, dude. Like, I remember one time we were like airing it up, and I was fucking late, right? And I'm like, yo, Cedar, what do you need help with? And he's like hammering away. And then he looks at me and he goes, nothing. And I was like, all right. I was
okay,
like,
also he's rolling up. Like double fisting 2 Red Bulls, guys with Crocs on. I don't think he had shorts on. I think it was like pre-fanny pack days. It's like, what do you need? I'm like, bro, we're doing points in like 10 minutes. Get your shit on. Let's go.
I was like, let's go. But man, dude, Cedar literally. God damn, dude. Okay, the story. I want to tell us the story of like when me and Cedar low key almost got Dave Baines fired.
Oh my god.
As like a coach of
Impact.
Okay, this is a hot one. Let's see where this goes.
Dude. This one
This is
is
early.
this one's traumatizing. Oh my god! So
Traumatizing.
it's like,
Dude,
like
I'm
20
shaking thinking about it.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
God.
Texas 2018. Texas
No,
2018.
it was 2019 Texas. 2019 Texas.
Was?
That was yeah. That was when
that's right. 'Cause
that
it's hot as fuck, and I made a hat out of a
And that-
paintball box.
yes, and that was the first. That was when I was captain, which was a fucking mistake. God damn, that was a mistake of me, like putting me in that position. But so things going down. We're using impacts pods, right, for our games, right? And Cedar, correct me if I'm wrong on any of these details.
Hey, okay, so I guess for background, he's on the D3 line. I'm still on the D4 line under Teo.
No, I'm pretty sure we were on the same team now at this point. 2019. I'm pretty sure you and I are on the same team at this point.
Maybe I still think.
that was
Okay,
before Teo.
okay, I'm jumping in now.
Yeah,
This has
yeah,
been
yeah,
like
sure,
5 minutes of, was it this year, was it
Okay,
that
okay,
year?
okay.
We are not in court. This is not a trial.
All right.
Doesn't matter that much. So here's for the audience, if you got lost just like I did. They were at an event working in the Impacts pits, and then this situation happens. Continue.
Yes, basically, we thought we gave Impact their pods back, but we put them behind the Mac Dev tent. Who we knew the guy who was working the Mac Dev tent, and he was like, "Yo, sure, you can stash your stuff here, right?" But we didn't realize we put it there. So we get to the Impact game, and it's like 11, 12 minutes before like the game is on, right before the first point is being played.
Like the time's already on the board. Like, yeah.
Yes, time is already on the board.
Like
And-
normally, Impact's already got pods loaded 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like Dave looks at us and he's like, "Where's the pods?" Me and Hatch lock eyes, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I immediately just start sprinting off to GI, and it was like 5 or 6 people in there, but it was Rabbitop's wife, and I like take out my credit card, and I'm like, "I need 2 bags of pods," and she's like, "Brew," and I'm like, "Impact?" She's like, "She want to put on Bart's tab." I'm like, "No, put on this card," and I just like huck it at her. I grab 2 pods and sprint out. To this day, don't know if that was okay. Run back over there, and I'm just like dripping sweat, huffing and puffing, about to pass out. I just hand the pods, and then Dave's like, "Cool." I start loading, everything's fine, and then the end of the match, I'm like, "All right, I gotta get my credit card. Hopefully, someone didn't steal it, or they just like, I just bought GI. I don't know." And then I come back, and I'm like, "Where's the pods?" And then Dave apparently just gave them away to Sarge from Russian Legion. So I
Because-
couldn't even return them.
Yeah, because they lost. That was like a Sunday game, and they lost.
Oh,
Right,
I
so-
see. So like the team after
was
them
like-
was like, "Hey, yo, can we get those pods?" And they were probably
He was
like,
just like, "Yeah, you
whatever."
can have it." Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Cedar, why did you just
scolding
put it
we
on the
got.
tab? Like, they were for
no
impact.
way.
They
Fucking
were
would do
impact
the-
pods.
There's no way.
The scowl that we got
Dude.
from Dave,
Oh,
dude, I will
Is it-
never
Because they
forget
didn't have their
that.
pods. Oh my god.
I mean, I kind of
Dude,
feel that. I've had that. I've seen it like a couple times. I don't think it's ever been
Dude.
at me because I would remember, but like his look of like, you have fucked up and
Yeah.
you are
It's
going
the
to fix
quiet
it.
lean in. The quiet
The
lean
lean in,
Yeah.
yep. And the
It's
like
for-
look down the.
Yeah, and you just know.
You just
Oh
know
my
you're
God.
fucked.
No joke. I like that was probably one of the most like traumatizing things I've ever gone through in my life. I felt so
Traumatizing.
like that was terrifying. But
Yeah.
Yeah. So moral of the story, kids, if you ever get the chance to pod for impact, don't lose their pods
no, dude.
or to pod
Hell
to
no.
pit for
Yeah,
impact.
yeah, definitely.
Well, honestly,
Either
I
or.
think we pit for impact like every single time now. So
No, I.
good luck getting
Just-
in there.
Any other pro team, any team in general, hey, you know what, little kid, if you're podding for your brother's D5 team, don't lose his pods. I bet they'd be pissed off too.
That's a good one.
For podding for any divisionals, if they ask you to get all the pods, they mean all the,
The
pods.
pods.
Not their teams.
No,
all
it's the
pods.
it's the pod war. You win the pod war.
Don't be afraid to lift up the net on the other side of the
Yes.
on the other field and grab those pods.
That is a good
Insider
one.
tip.
That's a good one. Yeah. No, and it's funny because you guys out there are like, well, why would you do that? Well, think about this. If you're playing, lower divisions, teams may not be super well funded. If all of a sudden they have 12 pods in their pit, well, that's going to be a problem. So, go
Yeah.
out there, win the pod war. And that's done by a lot of teams. And it's funny. If you ever watch people picking up on the NXL field, like the kids won't do it. But if you ever watch the like adults who go out and like pod run, they're just grabbing anything. You just grab
Yep,
pods,
straight up.
just anything and everything, just anything that can put more paint into it. Like
Girl squeegees. That's how I get all my
it's
barrel
ruthless.
squeegees.
Yep.
Like yeah,
Yep, dude. Doesn't matter, bro. Girl pod runner on the other side, kid pod runner. I'm robbing them. Those are my pods.
those are my
I'm
pods
going
now.
hard.
I mean,
right?
you're only taking like a couple dollars a piece from kids trying to play paintball
it's the
on
cycle-
a low
it's the
budget,
cycle.
but
It's
the
the cycle.
cycle. I mean, that is
Go-
true. I feel like a lot of people don't really buy pods. You just kind of have them, and then you don't anymore. Like they just kind of
Right.
come and go from your life like
Oh,
socks.
If you left them on the
like
field, yeah. If you leave them on the field, did you really need them? Did
It's
you
the
really
need
paintball
them? That's-
paradox.
some fire
I've
logic
been
there.
saying
I
this
can't.
for years.
Dude,
There's the paintballer paradox. No paintballer buys pods, but you always end up with pods.
That's true.
Where do they start?
I
I
have
bought
pods
4.
down
That was
there
it.
that I have never. Yeah.
yeah, you'll
I've-
start with
I've-
4 and you somehow end with 12.
I got a whole pod bag.
Yep.
A little pod
I-
bag. Stay around a tournament field long
Or a
enough.
garage full of pods.
Yeah, dude. Cedar actually, we have like a laundry basket that's literally
No,
filled
no,
with,
no,
like-
no. We finally got rid of the laundry basket. Now we moved it up to like a
Yes.
75-gallon. No, now we're at a 75-gallon trash bag. That's like
Shit.
Jesus.
overflowing.
Dude,
That's
of
not
like
good.
pods that are like not like the normal pods, but like how would I like lock lid esque, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Kinda
the like
not the
scuff
average person.
pods, like
Right? Like the
not
HQ Army
your
pods.
perfect Gen X Global clear plastic pod. That's
Yeah,
all
I
you
just want
ever
a normal
need.
I just want a normal pod, bro. What happened to the good old fashioned normal stuff?
You mean you
Right?
don't
Now
like
it's all these
ribbed
buttons.
pods? You don't like pulling it out and hearing your pack moan a little bit because it's ribbed
Dude.
for his pleasure?
For sure. My pack is
Yup.
I don't even let those in my pack, bro. I ain't letting my pack get that satisfaction. Hell no.
Yeah, you want them to stay clean, normal.
Dude, I want them to stay tight, bro. Those things are gaping.
That's
God
a good
damn.
point. I mean, you don't want your back
They're
door
huge,
to be
bro.
gaping,
Like,
so
we gotta get our extra 10 balls in there. So that's
it doesn't
basically
help
what
all
they
that
are.
much. All right. Well, yeah. So okay, sick. So Cedar, I don't know if we ever. Yeah, I guess you did at the beginning of that, but you're the captain of the D3 line. So you guys are moving up this year, right? You guys are going to semi-pro.
Believe so. Seems the case.
Okay. So that's.
I'm still in shock. Like it was just such like a casual statement to be said that I think we were all just circling around and like Marv was there and Dave's just like, yeah, so like you guys are like the semi-pro line, like we're gonna need you guys to step up and do the camp right. And we just like look at each other and it's like
The
that's
fuck?
it? Like we don't even have to try out?
Yeah.
Well, he's
Well,
like,
I
yeah,
mean,
you
you guys
guys
were
are the
at
next
tryouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
and
and
it's like, yeah, it's like their times they messed it up, right? Like now it's our time. I guess.
No,
I
and
was
that's-
just hoping. I just thought it was gonna be bigger. In my mind,
Yeah.
it was bigger. It was like a bigger deal.
Like
but
a
it was
page or
just-
like a banner.
Yeah, it was. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It was a-
you
it
wanted
was a
some
very-
sort of celebration.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
And
I
that-
mean, I was gonna say because like yeah, that's a good way to put it. Is there's at any paintball park, you always kind of have like the generational tiers where it's like the kids who kind of come in certain groups and like they kind of grow up together and go off their separate ways. Some stay on, some go to college, do whatever they want to do. And like the last group of that, I would say was probably like that Savinier group. Like Av was there for a long time. You had like Rhino. There was, hell, even like Queasy kind of from that time is now kind of departed from the camp.
Definitely.
Like there was a lot of dudes who were really core in that time who have now kind of gone separate ways. They may come back, but at least for now, they've moved on. And so, yeah, you guys are definitely like the new core of, I would say, the DMG like camp. I mean, you guys all played D3 last year and the year before, correct? Or yeah, so that's
Yes,
2
sir.
years in a row. You guys were the second highest division for the DMG camp, and you're adding maybe a couple of the pro guys on. We don't know kind of what the final roster is yet, but yeah, you guys are maybe adding a couple of their guys on and bringing you guys up, and gonna go try it out at semi-pro.
Yeah, we had like a D2 team in between here and there, right? But it's like eventually those guys either like fell apart. Like the first one got like fell apart, and the second one got like split. Half them quit, half them went up to pro, right?
Mhm.
Then it's like just a craziness with that whole divisional roster.
Yeah, for sure. And a
Crazy,
lot of
honestly.
those guys kind of have parted on now. And, the guys who are still here. Evan, who is kind of part of that group. And, Doss, who kind of, had to retire for work and shit. But yeah, no, still guys kind of around that
Never
community.
truly retire.
That's true. Doss still refs
Never truly
events.
retire.
I'll never get that. Like
Honestly, I'd still do that. Honestly, I'd still do that.
Don't get me wrong. I get like wanting to come hang out with the boys. I just don't know if I'd go ref an event to do so. Like, I come hang out at the event, like say what's up, like,
yeah,
dude, it's 2 long ass days getting shot a lot.
Yeah, I think it's because I know my reffing's just so fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
all right, you're
good.
God's gift.
It is entertaining.
Yeah.
We do have fun.
Dude, honestly, dude, when we're together, dude, the vibe is like, hey, Cedar, go check his ass, right? It's like, it's so casual that it's like, it's
Dude,
fun
it's
'cause
not
like,
even that. It's not even that. We'll be like shooting the shit, talking whatever, and then like off like the corner of my zone, I'll see like Brando make like a step, and I'm like, "Yep, that Dorito one's hit. Get him out."
Yep.
It's like,
It's just the synergy. It's the unspoken communication.
Seriously, it is. And it's like we'll be like talking. It's like the 10 seconds. We'll be talking like while it's like beeping going down. Then all of a sudden it goes like, man, and we're just like, boom, focused in. Like
yeah, no, that is true. I definitely. It's funny. There's like that switch of like, yeah, we're fucking around. We're doing some shit. Ding, 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 and it just like focuses like switch. Like, okay, now watch these pitches. But yeah,
like I envision Brando to that test. He's like, he always chews gum the way he plays, but like when he's reffing, I imagine the same thing. But imagine he's like chewing, blowing a bubble, and then you hit that like that, whoop, and it just sits there. And at the end of the point, it pops, and he like goes back to chewing.
Yeah, just underneath the mash
Just
the whole
time it right.
time, and then so all the paint that's spraying off is like getting in the gum and then coming in.
I'll go running in to check someone, and I'm popping my gum. Popping it as I'm going in. Just, no, you're good, and just pop it. Yeah.
No joke, dude. I think I've heard that like while you're running out to the Doritos. I think I've heard it.
That's all funny. Dude, you're gonna pop your knee one time and not know. It's gonna not be good.
That's just my knees click clacking to the Dorito one.
That's what happens.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, speaking of other semi-pro teams, there was some new news that we saw just a couple days ago, and I mean, I guess you guys may be fighting against them, but former, I guess, couple DMG players, Josh Halberg, who was on the original semi-pro team and played with the team for a couple years in the pro division, and then Zach Hill, who was on the team last year. It looks like they are now going to be on a team that's going to be coached by Thomas Taylor, and that's going to be a semi-pro roster. We don't know the rest of the team yet. Those have really been the people who have been confirmed. But yeah, how in the hell do you pronounce this name, bro?
Is it Ology?
Ology?
I think that's what that's what it's got to be, dude. Just Ology.
But it's spelled Ollogy. I'm pretty sure. That's what I saw in the release. But yeah, so whatever that means, Ology, something like that, we'll probably hear. It definitely is a Pacific Northwest type vibe of a name. But yeah, so that'll be cool. You guys, how do you guys feel? Maybe get to go play against some former DMG boys.
Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, first, I'm a big fan of both those guys. Josh Hallberg, I watched that guy play. That guy's a fucking beast, like unsung assassin, right? I don't think he gets as much praise as he really should.
I'm kind of surprised you found footage of him playing. Josh hates being filmed.
Dude, I know. That's the funny thing is every time I see him in a video, I know how much he hates being filmed.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, this guy must have not known, or they paid him.
Yeah. So
one of the two.
Context for people who are unaware. On the 2017 videos I did on the team when they were still semi-pro, Josh was on the team then, and it was kind of this like joke at the time, but he hated being on camera to the point where like if I put him in front of the camera, he would specifically try to hide behind people, move out of the shot. Like he just hates being on camera. He never did an interview once. Like he hated it. And so it is funny if you ever see him in a video, he actively is not happy that you are seeing him.
Yeah, either he doesn't know. Yeah, it's one of those two.
Yeah.
But and Zach Hill, that guy is a fucking beast. There are some times where in this past season where he put DMG on his back for a couple points. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie.
That one that stands out in my mind right off the top is that 1v1 that he found himself in one of DMG's close games in the prelims. Yeah, it was at Cup. I forget who they were playing. Was it the Ironman? Yeah, so he sits in the back and he just baits for like 4 minutes or something like that. Like he did the exact right thing. He didn't need to win the game. He just needed to make sure he didn't lose it right there. And it was just really smart kind of heads up play. It showed his IQ off a little bit. Like it was very well done.
Dude, I've seen him like literally jump all over the field, right? Where it's like he'll be like, they would put him in the back center because he's just such a versatile player, right?
Yeah.
They would put him in the back center to
It's
where
kind
at
of
some
like a
point he could
delay.
jump.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly, right? At whatever side needs more power at that time, he'll go, right? At some point, he'll flood up the middle, right? Or he'll jump in the Dorito sides, or he'll jump in the snake. Very, very talented player.
He had such freedom to just read the field and go wherever he wanted. They literally just like, all right, Zach, yeah, you start at home and yeah,
do your thing.
Go play.
Go play paintball, kid.
Yeah, and those two. Oh, I dropped my phone. Those two people can honestly like carry a team. Honestly,
That's a solid starting. Like you could put
those two people alone.
Hell, you could put me, Brandon, and Hatch with them, and that would be a pretty decent paintball line. Like, just as long as we communicate and hold our lanes and do our jobs, they could, make shit happen. So, yeah,
without a doubt. You can put sentry guns.
Yeah, you know? it'll be interesting to see. I think semi-pro will be kind of exciting this year.
So competitive.
I have a reason to pay attention to it, which will be dope.
Yeah.
And I do hope it would be really sick too, because normally when you guys are on the divisional fields, it's like a 1.5 mile walk I have to take to get from the pro field over there. So if you guys are right next door on like the premier field or something like that, that'd be a lot easier. So we can get some more.
That is what I think most excited about, to be on the premier field. Selfishly, because Michelle plays on the premier field too, of course.
That's cool.
Even less walking.
Oh my God, yes.
That is even less walking.
Humble brag by Brandon, by the way. There, we haven't mentioned that, but his fiance plays on the Sacramento Diamonds, the WNXL team.
Yeah, my personal favorite player.
I would agree.
On the record,
she's nasty.
Dude, I've seen her get down and fucking dirty in that snake, dude. Literally just shitting on people.
It is funny too, because like, I don't mean this in like a bad way, but like you can tell obviously she didn't really play paintball all that much like before she was with you. She very much plays your style of paintball. Like
for sure,
her movements and stuff kind of look a little similar. Like you could kind of tell you were the one who like maybe walked her through or helped teach her some of that stuff. So it's really cool to see you guys out there balling.
It's fun. It's just her watching, just going to practices and just watching.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, up until she tried out for the Diamond, she was playing for less than a year.
Mm-hmm. Damn,
that's the same thing that Bane said. Yeah, that she kind of plays like me. She's just aggressive, and she's just moving just to move kind of thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to watch. But
no, that's it. Yeah,
Cedar's girlfriend also.
Cedar's girlfriend.
Oh fuck yeah, making moves up at World Cup.
I guess it's also oh my God, she's gonna be so pissed they're telling the story. So those of you guys that didn't know, the 10-man field was also the 3-man. She's been playing paintball for like 3 weeks prior to Cup.
And just to explain that real quick, it wasn't supposed to, but it was because of all the hurricane shit at World Cup. They eventually just were like, all right, 3-man, you're playing on 10-man field. Like we don't have time to get another field up. Just sorry, that's what you guys get.
So
the whole field.
This thing's so big.
6 people on a field designed for 20.
Total.
I wanted to play.
I want to play so fucking bad.
We're walking the field, and like the Dorito 50 is like a 1/4 mile from the start box. But the field is just so long that it's like, all right, if you guys shoot off break, you have to like aim for
you gotta do
top of the net,
archery,
lob artillery
style shit. Yeah.
And so, first point of essentially like my girlfriend's competitive career, she books it to the Dorito 50, makes it fine, wraps, shoots for the top of the net, and I'm like, damn, fuck the people on the premier field. She's just lobbing artillery over the netting. And
she's getting someone called out over there. Also,
she just like then tucks back in. She just like tucks back in and then just like fucking smokes the person like Dorito 1, Dorito 2, like right in the face. And then just immediately goes in like Dorito 3 and then just like fucking bunkers I don't even know you can say bunker. Like she's in the Dorito corner, but like still half the field away from like the person at the home. And it's like, hit the buzzer. You did it. Like you're good. There's no one left to shoot. And
then she got the buzzer hit?
I don't think she did. I think Bert's wife went up there and do that. But damn, that first snap where like I see her just lobbing artillery, I'm like, fuck the people on the premier field. That's coming in hot.
God damn.
Just putting people in danger over there. Well, hey, you live and you learn.
She's learning, man. She's learning at definitely a fast process. Like the the DMG camp and like the kind of collab we have with like the Diamonds, like they're definitely learning pretty fast, without a doubt.
Yeah.
On how to play like some nice, fast, aggressive ball.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see how that team does this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is so aggressive.
Excel.
I'll say that. Like some of the clips I've seen of WNXL footage, these
bunkering.
girls go after each other.
fucking crazy.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. Like I do like watching that.
I wonder why that is. I wonder why it is like that.
Dude, isn't that like the whole stereotype, like girls versus boys, is like, yo, if we fight, it'll be like, you know, we may fight, we may throw some punches, but afterward it's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna shake your hand, it's gonna be fine. But like girls fight for like life. And it's like I'm grabbing your fucking hair, like I'm fucking ripping your fucking lashes off, like they're doing dumb like crazy shit. So yeah, I feel like maybe that's why, but that could be, you know, a completely wrong thing. I don't know, it's just my theory.
I see a lot of bonus balling sometimes. I see definitely some bonus balling.
There's been some great clips from it for sure.
Or where it's like,
and they hug after every
yeah,
match.
they do hug.
I mean, respect. Yeah.
There's no like resentment. Yeah, there's no resentment.
Yeah, like, well,
Dude,
so that was the clip I posted of Chad Boucher. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Chad Boucher?
Chad Boucher, yeah, and Ollie Lang when they collided at World Cup. And no, what was cool about that is like they have that moment, and then like right after, both the guys are like, "You good?
Break.
You good? Okay, cool, man." And then they like go the other ways, and it was like, all right, you know, they had that moment of like, "Fuck you," and then I was like, all right, you good though? All right, cool. I won't kill you.
Honestly,
but...
such good like sportsmanship and like character shown by both those guys.
Yeah.
Highly respect both.
Well, and I think Chad just didn't want to be the guy to kill Ollie. He was like, no.
God damn. Could you even imagine? That'd be like, what's that from the other guys?
The end of a legend.
When Mark Wahlberg shoots Derek Jeter.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
and
the
other
guy known to kill Ollie Lang. God damn, dude.
You shot Jeter.
Fucking pod boy.
It was a dark alley. I
didn't want to
know.
go on a field. I feel like you'd want to go on a paintball field. I feel like you'd want to go on a paintball field.
Okay.
It's fitting.
Yeah.
For what? I missed the context on that.
Like if like any player were to possibly die on a paintball field, like and have a fitting death to the sport, Ollie Lang probably up there.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be heroic as fuck.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, like that would be a way. It's like, okay, well, you know, that's
depending
definitely.
how he dies, we have some.
It would be sad.
What you love.
Crazy rule change.
Don't get me wrong. It would be sad. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, no, I mean, speaking of that, like when we talk about heroes dying, unfortunately, you know, 2023 kind of started with a bang in that front. Ken Block actually passed away. I don't know. Are you guys familiar with who that is?
He's the guy. He's the
I
monster.
was gonna say Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters, she did as well, but
He also passed away.
to me, Ken is just kind of
Dude, yeah, it came out of nowhere.
It came well, and it makes sense too, and I'll kind of get into that. But what all I was gonna say is like when it comes to, you know, people dying doing what they loved, you know, he was one who did that. It was tragically a snowmobile accident that took his life, and I would say like that's kind of fitting for that dude, you know, like that dude's been doing some of the craziest, gnarliest shit with cars for like 30 years. He's been sliding them. He's that clip of him drifting on Pikes Peak, literally getting like that close to sending his car just straight off the edge, and like he survived all that shit. So like for him to go out like in a hospital bed or something, that's just, it wouldn't have been right, you know. So definitely is sad. Definitely is sad. And you know, I mean, I feel bad like for his family. He's got a whole bunch of like, you know, I think 3 or 4 maybe kids at this point. So yeah, it's you know, 2023,
Damn,
it's starting. It's yeah, deaths are already here, but
God damn. I wonder who's gonna be next.
Someone.
That's something to think about.
That's the sad reality of life, but
yeah.
We are not starting a death pool.
No.
Okay. Brandon, do you want to do a PKA death pool? I'm down.
Let's do it.
All right. Next episode, we're gonna do a death pool. We're gonna put $5 on it.
I'm down.
Bring your choices for the next episode. All right, I'm writing that note down. That may be the thing that gets us canceled.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Hella micro wrestling in my algorithm, bro.
You've been talking about it now?
I said one thing about it, bro. We talk about it for fucking 10 minutes.
Well, and then you engaged with one because you sent it to us. You probably liked it yourself, and now it's
show,
like,
that one showed up.
You fucked. And now it's like everyone you get, right?
Yep. And I'm like, the thing is, right, it showed up first, and I was like, whoa. Send that solidified that concreted me into the goddamn algorithm for micro wrestling.
Yo, what was that one you sent like a couple days ago?
Which one?
You sent one in the chat. I feel like they were like all like saying something. I don't know. You just sent me one, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because they have like it's like a roster lineup where it's like they have like all these different personas, dude, and it's so
the roll call. Yeah,
roll call. And then the dude in the middle who was like hosting it, I was like, what the hell? Like, is creepy, funny, and weird all at the same time.
Dude, if we really could, I am hella down to go.
Podcast goes to micro wrestling. Dude, we gotta set this up.
So micro wrestling, Cedar, is like little.
Thank
people.
You.
Little people.
Okay.
And so we were using the M word, the bad word.
Evan was really a big fan of dropping those hard M's.
And I'm like, bro, you're good. I don't give a shit, but
I mean, yeah,
society does.
You can say what you want, but YouTube does not like that.
But goddamn,
I like clips of like real or like TikToks of just like full blown wrestling matches, but only like 5 to 8 seconds. Like you can't even get the pin in, but that makes sense.
Huh? I think that's just because it's like people's attention span is just so small. They're just like swipe off.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, and that's kind of the crazy thing too, is like we've gotten to the point where like I'm adding to it, but like all content is either like 2-hour long podcasts or like 6-second long like reels. Like
Lines, you know?
it's hella funny. Like it's no in between. Like that 10 to like 20-minute content window is it's definitely like going away a bit.
Ryan, you know the statistic. What is it, like 14 seconds or something like that?
For what?
Until you click off. What is that? That statistic?
Oh, I know what you're mentioning now. It's like it has to. Dude,
like the average
I
person
cannot think of
clicks
this off
off
the top of my head.
Within like X amount of time.
Yeah, it's something quicker
short.
than you think. Like it's like people lose interest like within 5 to 6 seconds or something like that. Like if they're not hooked into it, they're done. They're on to the next one.
Yeah, they're clicking.
Yeah, which is that's the ADHD we're all giving everyone. So that's fun.
Straight up, that is what it is though.
But yeah, guys.
Dude, also the ads, man. Fuck those ads. I'll watch up until an ad starts. I'm like, man, I really don't need to know that last 5 seconds. I'm not waiting for the ad.
That's a good point. Sometimes I am like that, where I'm like the last literally 10 seconds of the video.
So I'm gonna hold off on what I was gonna say next there, and we're gonna move
Brian?
on to a
Brian?
different topic.
Oh no.
Yeah. So
no, we're talking YouTube ads.
Yeah, like if there's like a 45-second clip of like a dog, like
unskippable.
Yeah.
Unskippable is bad. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I will also say I have a different opinion on ads because ads are how creators make money. So I watch ads. Like I don't use an ad block or anything like that. Like if I can skip it, I'll skip it. But if it comes up, I'm
blocker?
Like, yeah. No, I mean you can. Don't do that on my videos, please.
No,
I like monetization.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
But
I'll watch all your shit.
No. I just meant like it is kind of nice to kind of feel like you're maybe helping out someone in a penny at a time or something like that.
What about I heard that in a Jev video, and ever since then I've never had an ad blocker. I heard that in like a Phase Jev video.
What about like the YouTube Premium?
Yeah, whatever. So that's like that's the same thing. I paid
for that.
Yeah, so that's the same thing, except it's like it's even smaller CPM. It's like I get like a tenth of a penny every time like a YouTube Premium person watches, which hey, cool. It's better than nothing.
A tenth of a penny more,
exactly,
bro.
It's not zero, but it's not. Yeah, you're not gonna get rich unless you have like 10 billion people doing that. But yeah, so okay. I was gonna go to Hatch. You said you had some travel stories you wanted to talk about with Cedar.
Dude, the way how I've been traveling lately, right, is I've been going up to Cedar's house, which is about like 4 hours away from my house. Right, and then I chill there for a little bit, and then we fly out of San Francisco.
Okay.
Right, and dude, the most recent World Cup one, that whole travel day was crazy, dude. Like, it's like raining in California, like crazy,
which is weird.
Yeah, and I'm like driving, and I'm on the phone with Cedar, right, and Cedar's like, because I'm like, dude, Cedar, this is pretty crazy, right? I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Dude, fucking, it was like no joke.
Dude, and I'm pulling up the weather app. I'm like, meteorology.
Yeah. Cedar is literally watching me on the map go. He's like, you should be good, bro. The rain's moving south. You know, you should be all right. And I'm like, Cedar, I don't know if I'm all right. Because he can hear the fucking rain hitting my windshield.
And then it'll like refresh. And it'll refresh like, oh shit, hold on, a pocket just spiked up. Yeah, you're driving right through some red. It's gonna be bad for like a mile or two.
Yeah,
Hang
it's
on.
hella funny. Cedar is like being like command and control for fucking Hatch. He's like, all right, brother, yeah, you gotta click a solid raid. It's gonna be hard, but you're gonna make it through. We're gonna get you out.
On the phone with Papa, dude, I wouldn't, honestly, if I would have freaked out if it wasn't for Papa's calming words. But dude, it was like crazy, bro. Fucking lightning strikes. Fucking, I'm like, oh shit, dude, Cedar, there was lightning. And then all of a sudden, like, a car fucking goes and it's like spins out and like crashes on the side. I'm like, holy shit, Cedar, I don't know if I'm gonna fucking make it. This shit's pretty crazy. Right? And then I make it to Cedars, right? All good. And then so we start flying.
That was just driving to Cedars.
Yeah, that was just for driving. That was just for driving that 4 hours to Cedars, right? And then we get there. And Cedar, how long are we in the airport for? We were in the airport for a decent long time because like our shit's delayed crazy.
I don't even remember, like, traveling just, like, blends together. Like, I used to travel for work more often than I do now. But yeah, like, I just get to the airport, and I'm like, in work mode. Like, as soon as we leave for the airport, I gotta make sure everybody's getting there, everybody's flights are on time, people are not being left behind, or flights getting canceled. Like, I'm just always, like, 5-6 things on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Literally being a father, by the way. Like,
yeah,
literally.
pretty much. Yeah.
This is what, okay. This is kind of where I like to say the Papa Cedar came from. Because ever since I started traveling with Cedar, dude, sometimes I just got to put my feet up, hit them with the good old relax. Because when I'm flying by myself, right, I don't want to hear if my flight got canceled or my gate get changed. Got to sit with my headphones like this.
Yeah.
Lame as fuck, right? Because then if I got Cedar with me, he'll be like, yo, Hatch, we're moving. I'd be like, all right, Papa, let's get up. So it's like, I don't really got to pay attention anywhere near as much because I know Papa keep me safe.
Yo, I know, Cedar, is your favorite song the Home Depot theme song? The
oh no, I'm usually so zoned into Home Depot. Like when I go in, if I don't immediately go towards like the small handwritten list that I make, I'm going to buy other shit.
Dude,
like that is the one.
How do you not have a child, bro? You literally love going into Home Depot. That's so father energy.
Team, bro.
Like,
he has a paintball team, basically same cost.
Yeah. That's why. Yeah, that's
good
why
point. Actually, yeah, solid. I understand now.
And I have a dog that's riddled with medical issues.
Dude, that dog.
Your dog.
Oh my god.
Is there a soul left in that dog? Like,
dude, she's great.
It just has these lifeless eyes, though.
She just stepped in poop today. It was great. We had to give her a bath because she almost missed it, but had to step in it the last possible second twice. Yeah, it was fun times.
I love the picture you sent. It was like last week or 2 weeks ago of just her laying on the couch with a plastic bag underneath her paws, just ready to throw up.
Oh my god, yeah. So, yeah, she we still don't know. Like we spent like $600 at the vet like 2-3 weeks ago. Like she just was fine Saturday. We brought her out to the field Sunday. She was chilling, walking around. She discovered paintballs, which are now her favorite treat in the world. Like she's allergic to feed her like hydrolyzing down to where your body has no idea what it is, but it just gets digested as protein. That's what she eats. That's the only thing she eats. And top of her meds. And Sunday, she didn't have any paintballs. I want to put the record straight. We were very good on that. Good. Because our last dog ate them and it was a problem.
Hey. See, say that real quick. You're just breaking up there for a little bit for me. Sorry.
Yep. Right here?
Yeah, okay, you're good. You're good now.
Sunday night. Okay, so I'm like playing video games and like with the boys, and then I hear very faintly like the yell of babe in the tone that you know something's wrong. Apparently the dog just like stood up and then projectile vomited on the carpet. She didn't get on the couch, which is great on her. But now we're just like a pile of puke on the carpet. So I'm like, damn it. All right, well, game over. I'm done. I got to clean this up. And then we're like, all right, whatever. Monday morning, she doesn't really eat. It's like, all right, she probably just doesn't feel great. Monday night, she eats her dinner, and then like an hour or two later, again, projectile vomits. I'm like,
God
oh,
damn.
This poor dog.
This isn't good. Like, this isn't good. And then at that point, she's now like, I really don't feel good. She's just laying down on the couch. That's where the bag was. Because, like, damn, I'm tired of cleaning up puke out of the carpet here. Like, this sucks. It smells like dog food. And, yeah, we brought her to the vet. They do, like, blood work, poop samples, everything. We
God
pay
damn, that's fucking weird.
several $100s.
You pay a half your
Come
mortgage.
Exactly. Come
God
home.
damn.
She's immediately better. Like, I don't know what. I guess we just needed to, like, waste money on her. She's, like, wagging her tail, running around, being, like, an idiot again. Perfectly fine. And it's like, great. Blood work's negative. Oh, no. Sorry. She has high cholesterol. That's what we found out.
Dude, maybe her sickness
This
is
fucking
just like,
dog, dude.
She's like, you know what? They haven't spent enough money on me in a little bit. You know what?
That's exactly what he's saying. Exactly.
It's just attention. That's all she wants, dude.
Dude, his dog, no joke.
Your dog is a
one
gold
of the-
digger.
Without a doubt.
Oh,
That dog
boy.
is-
Yeah,
that dog
100%.
is living the luxury life.
Now, I ain't telling you a gold digger. She a gold digger, but you know, I ain't seen her with no broke people. So
Yeah, straight up, dude.
Because I can't
Cedar,
afford
dude.
her.
exactly.
Dude, Papa Cedar, dude, is a fucking beast.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So you don't have any children because you spend too much money on paintball and your dog.
And
Okay.
me.
And Hatch. Well, I guess Hatch,
I got
you
Hatch, I got
really
Logan.
Hatch, you have a thing for saying other grown men are either your child or your father. It's a pattern
Dude,
I've
I don't
noticed.
know, dude. I think it's my daddy issues, bro.
I
Dead ass.
I think we just recognize something.
Yeah, dude. It's
Yo,
like I gotta
I-
either fill that role to get some experience from what I
Fill
never
that
had.
role? Is that how you
Right.
want to say that?
Maybe,
Or
maybe fill a role, right? That's why I call Logan my son, right? Maybe it's like I fill a role that I like gaining experience for what I never truly got to get. You know what I'm saying? You ever think
even
about
if it's
that?
from the other side, you know.
Yeah, dude. This is
you-
fucking dude. I love this shit.
You
I love this
pine
shit.
for a day when you could be a little kid
What?
again with, you know, a
That
father.
Adam
but
Sandler movie. The
Oh fucking.
Adam Sandler movie with Andy Samberg. Oh my gosh, that's my
Oh,
boy.
that's my
That's
boy.
my
That's
boy.
what
I
I'm
never
getting
saw
into.
that one. That was one of the
Oh.
ones I missed, but
Dude.
It's
like,
not terrible.
it's not
It's definitely not
terrible.
the best Adam Sandler movie.
is it
ain't
Adam
no,
Sandler?
Grown
Or,
Ups.
oh,
Yeah.
is it?
Or I guess technically a Happy Madison production.
Because isn't it David Spade? I think is the other actor in it. I can't remember it now. I don't know. One of those people.
Like a
Minutes with the
goddamn
scene.
fever dream.
But definitely one of those movies that I was like, I'll pass. And then Uncut
Yeah.
Gems, I was like, I'll smash.
Dude,
I
have
was
not
so
seen that movie,
stressed
but
watching
that movie
that.
looks sick.
That movie was
I have
good.
not seen it yet.
Did you enjoy the lingerie scene, Brandon?
Hey yo.
You know which one I'm
When-
talking about?
No, I couldn't finish it because I was so
Mhm.
stressed.
Oh,
What the?
wait. Do you know which one I'm
it
talking
got-
about, Cedar?
I don't think that was the stressful part.
That
Yes,
wasn't
I do.
stressful. It was
like hiding in the closet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the scene's kind of weird, but god damn,
Yeah.
bro. My god. I remember watching that. I was like, who are you?
Dude, okay, now you guys are like painting a picture in my mind. And now I gotta fucking fulfill this.
You'll find
painting.
it. Yeah, go find it. Go find it.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose Hatch for a second here, but it's okay.
Dude,
Well, Hatch.
I'll find it after.
Yeah, that's fine. So, Hatch is over there, looking for a certain scene from Uncut Gems.
Damn.
We've got some special news to bring to you guys. So, as we said at the beginning, the show is proudly presented tonight by Liquid IV. So, yeah, shout out to them. They decided to come on, help sponsor the show, so we can bring you guys some more content on here, as well as just Mafia productions in general. The cool part about this is they're giving us a little discount code. So if you guys head over to their website and use code Mafia_Moffitt, you guys be able to get 21. Sorry, I have a meme stuck in my head right now, but you'll get 20% off your order plus free shipping. So, one of the kind of the best parts that I like about Liquid IV is like, so let's say this product right here, Gatorade, we all have it. Okay, there's 3 times as more electrolytes in that and less sugar, so you don't need that. Transfuse, this shit right here. Well, it's great. It is a good product. I'll give them that. The problem is, for the same price that you can get 10 servings of this, you can get 16 servings of Liquid IV. And if you use my code, you can get even more. So it's cheaper. So you don't need this anymore either. So what does that leave? Leaves Liquid IV. This little box right here.
Liquid IV.
So the best part about this stuff, it's the same type of ideal, just a little stick powder type thing. Just take your water bottle or whatever you're going to use. And I'm going to shake this up here, so just give me 1 second. But you open it up, crack open the pouch.
Dude, that delicious goodness, dude.
dump your shit in there. Takes a second, but there it is. It's all in there now.
Nice.
Gotta finish
Easier
it.
to do
finish
off
it.
camera.
Finish it, and
Shake that shit. Shake that shit. Shake that shit.
there we
with my
go.
mullet.
Now I have an awesome drink that's going to hydrate me a hell of a lot, and it's got a whole bunch of vitamins in it, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. Plus, Liquid IV has their cellular transport technology, which will help get you hydrated faster. I don't know why I had like a weird accent on the last part, but the cool thing about that is they've actually done science. So when you drink this product, like it actually will help you get hydrated. If you've been, drinking all night, you're hungover, you need to wake up and stop feeling so horrible, this shit will definitely help you. If you're out at the field, it's like 90 degrees, a whole bunch of humidity, same exact idea. This shit will help you. You could put it into any beverage that you want. Water usually is the go-to, but they have a whole bunch of like awesome flavors. My favorites are definitely lemon, lime, watermelon, and then I've had their strawberry as well. But yeah, guys, if you head over, there's going to be a link down in the description of this video as well on the podcast like website, so Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Head down there, click through that, and then use the code Mafia_Moffat, and you'll get 21. I said it again. You'll get 20% off and free shipping over there. So thank you again, Liquid IV, for helping sponsor the show and keeping us hydrated.
Thank you, Liquid IV.
So yeah,
Liquid IV.
And keeping us alive.
Seriously,
Liquid
man,
IV.
Go ahead, Brando.
It is great. I don't know. I've had some laying around. I love it. I use it for work. I've been sipping on one during the show, but dude, this comes in handy, like especially for work. For me, I'm scrubbed in. I can't step away to get something to drink. Like one time last week, I was scrubbed in for 5.5 hours. Broke scrub after the case. I went down to a bottle of Liquid IV, then right back in there, and dude, I love it.
Like what I like about this product, when they reached out to me, it was a really easy yes for me, just because I've used the product before. I like it. I enjoy it. It's something I've had help me at paintball fields. I think of NXL SAC last year. There was the NXL actually buys a lot of Liquid IV for the refs. I've seen them do that before. And so like, dude, I grabbed one of those, throw it in my water, and like went from feeling like I was dead to, okay, I can go and, actually like survive now.
Good.
So yeah, it's a great product. I enjoy it. I use it. Otherwise, I definitely would not be promoting it to you guys. So definitely think about going and picking some up. But yeah, I mean, getting back into it, guys, our kind of hot topic this week that I really wanted to get into is the flooding of Capitol Edge. Is our home destroyed? What's been going on? I've heard some rumors, but I haven't seen anything.
So I got a video. We had a video sent to our team chat. Right, and I'm gonna try to get that video over to you, Ryan.
Okay, yeah,
dude.
If he does, that'll be inserted here.
Dude, it was no joke. Like you had to have like some big old tootin' redneck truck to get through there. That's for sure. Right? It looked submerged.
I thought you needed a boat. I
Yeah.
couldn't tell where. Like, I'm like looking. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, why is Paul sending us a pic at a lake? And I'm like, oh, that's the Capitol Edge sign. Where's the road?
So okay, it was that bad. Because I'm trying to put it into perspective. Yeah. So the sign outside that Capitol Edge sign, it was literally like up to that.
So
like, where
the creek that you cross was now a river, and that river had branches down the driveway and sharing the ditch with the highway.
Okay.
Or Florin Road. Like Damn. it was insane. Yeah. The field that was in front of that house was a lake. Like it looked insane.
It looked deep.
That's crazy. Yeah. Okay. I mean, damn. We've had so much rain here in like the Northern California area the past like week at this point. It's just been nonstop. I feel like
raining.
Yeah.
Thick, heavy drops.
Well, I mean, I hope Capitol Edge is okay. Like, I mean, the good thing I would say is we kind of knew about the storm. Like, it didn't come out of nowhere. So hopefully they were able to kind of take some precautions. But yeah, no, it's definitely scary. You don't want to hear that about your local paintball park getting flood damage. It's never a good sign.
Dude, I'm trying to slip and slide, dude, and get that Matt the Gym Rat 50 feet. You know what I'm saying? You know what clip I'm talking about, Ryan?
Yeah. Are you gonna go do like submarine paintball? You're like, dude, have like a TIPX and like go diving. Yeah.
Dude, I'm bringing my dive gear next weekend.
Dude,
I'll be the only one in Snake.
Dude, are we even gonna be able to have practice? Because I was looking at the weather, dude, for this week, and it's like dumping this week.
I saw Wednesday it was dumping a lot. but it does lighten up a bit towards the weekend. But I mean, this storm
supposed
does
to rain
not
on
want to
Sunday.
end. It's just
Yeah,
been
it's supposed
raining.
to rain on. It's supposed to also
We
rain on
need it though
Friday and
so
Sunday.
bad.
We do. The
I thought
problem.
we always say that.
Well, so we do. The problem is, like, especially in California, because everyone knows we have these droughts from, time to time if you don't live
Long
here.
period.
The problem is, though, we don't have enough storage for it. So, like, yeah, we're getting all this rain right now, but, like, our levees are like, well, fucking let it go. Or else, like, we're just going to fucking, the levee's going to break and we're going to flood all these houses and, all this other shit. So, yeah, it's good and it's bad. It's good, it's coming. It's bad, it's all in this, like, 1 week period.
So I'm confused. I'm kind of waiting for like the go ahead of a local, right? A local, if you will. I'm waiting for one of them to tell me it's all good to go for me to go up there, right? Because I don't want to drive.
Volunteer Brando.
Yeah,
I got
volunteer
you.
Brando.
I'll drive
I don't
up
want to
there.
drive. I don't want to drive all the way up there, and that shit be rained out, and I'm like, I guess we're going to McDonald's for 30 minutes to hang out with the boys and get a fucked up McChicken again. And I'm just like, all right, fucking.
Well, I
drive
guess
home.
you could come over here. We could play Infinite Paintball Land, bro. You want to drive 30 minutes
Dude,
this way?
land style,
That'd be
dude. I'll get on my
pretty
mouse.
high.
I'll be like,
Ooh. Do like split screen.
dude.
Don't screen peek. 1v1.
No screen peeking, bro. We gotta get a
peaking.
sheet. We gotta get a
The
sheet.
cardboard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
was
gotta
gonna
get the
say.
cardboard.
Yeah.
Cut off. Yo.
Dude,
That's the best way to do
man.
it.
I remember, no joke, getting fucking pissed off at people for screen peeking in Halo.
Dude, it was so easy. It was so easy.
It was, and they're like, "I'm not screen peeking."
The problem too is like, even if you weren't trying to screen peek, depending on the way the split screen was, you would still see shit. Like
Right?
you're
Yeah,
like,
just a glimpse.
yeah,
Subliminal
like I
glimpse.
kind of
Like,
know
oh,
where
I see
you're
something
at.
red.
Like yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Duh, dude, that was a
It was-
different era of gaming, bro. That's so different.
Dude, I remember playing like the custom games like Jenga. I don't know if you played like that in like Forge.
yeah,
and all
Forge
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Man, dude, so good. Like Cops and Robbers. God.
I mean, that's pretty much what like GTA 5 has become. Like instead of making a new one, they're like, all right, our community is they're still paying us. They make cool shit. All right, whatever. Like,
Yeah,
just let them do
GTA
it.
is getting fucking loading in my nice car, and then getting fucking blown up by a 12-year-old on a flying jet bike.
Pretty
That's what
much.
fucking
GTA
5
Online
like
is,
now.
yeah. Well, and it's hilarious too because like people are always like, well, why won't they make GTA 6? Because GTA 5 makes $1 billion a year in microtransactions.
Dude,
Would you
Red
stop
Dead
your
is
product
neglected.
that's making that much money? Like, no, you would keep, trying to make more. So eventually
All
I
I
think they
want-
will. But dude, GTA 6 better be fucking insane.
Dude, all I want from Rockstar is goddamn Undead Nightmare, dude. Whew, something for Red Dead so I can be a cowboy for a little bit longer.
That's true.
God damn.
They
Fucking
did
love that
they,
shit.
they
Zombie
didn't do
cowboy.
an Undead Nightmare for Red Dead 2?
Dude, I mean, I don't think so, bro, but there's no word of it, no nothing. Dude, they've like neglected the shit out of that game. That game is so vanilla. But
Yeah, they focused
way
on
how-
the single player, and then they were like, "Well, we already got GTA Online.
Exactly,
Doesn't
exactly,
really
that's
matter."
exactly what it
Like,
and it's, dude, I think it's just something about being the atmosphere of a goddamn, cowboy.
I mean,
putting
if you
some
guys are watching the
spurs.
video
Story
show,
was so
look at
immersive.
the story was great, but also look at Hatch right now. Like this motherfucker looks like the dude who would want
Dude.
to be in 1700s.
My mustache, my
Wild
real
West.
life mustache is better than their fake mustaches.
It is. It's crazy.
God damn, dude.
You look like a cast
love
member
that
of
game.
Tombstone, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Dude, I would actually get the Wyatt Earp compliment like a bunch.
The problem is you don't have the under.
No, I don't have that, but you know
That's-
what?
Give him like
See?
2 days.
I knew. Well, that's true, but like
You know
you
what?
gotta.
dude,
Yeah.
maybe I'll go out just a little bit just to give like a
Dude,
shout out.
it just looks so fucking dope when you got the little thing and then just the super dope mustache. It's a
thing
look.
is, dude, if I grow it out, then I get nervous because then if I get any more tint to it, dude, look, but so it's like a fucking butt. Then I'm a
Yeah,
fucking
but that's why
Embrace it.
if you angle it nice enough, it just kind of adds some contour. So okay, pretty
Yeah.
much, girls, if you don't know this, the way that men grow facial
Kinda like
hair
Hanson
is like
Squidward.
how you guys use fucking makeup. It's to make our faces look better.
Mhm.
Pretty much, right? No,
I'm
am I
getting
wrong?
nervous that I'll look like fucking handsome Squidward, bro. You know what I'm saying? When he gets like his fucking face smashed in the door and he's like hella handsome.
I mean,
Look at the butt chin.
is that a bad thing, Hatch? If you become more handsome, you get more milfs, you slay more ladies.
Shit.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Tell
Gonna
you
have to play a
what,
second
brother.
sport to fill out that roster.
Fucking last on in, boys.
Hey,
Take him by the horns.
speaking of Hatch, I wanted to give you a little heads up about this, but we'll see when it actually happens. I talked to your fellow mulleted brother Lázaro Lopez, and he is down to come onto the show. So
Yes.
we're gonna have to set that up because he
Dude.
unfortunately has like conflicts like at our normal time. But yeah, we'll have that show out
We'll
here
figure it
in a
out, bro.
couple
We'll
months or
figure it
so.
out, bro.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
God damn, I love that guy. Fucking beast. His
Dude's
content
awesome.
is so fucking funny.
Dude, it was so random like that he got back into paintball because like I knew him through a different podcast that he's like been associated with, and then one day on his page I just saw some paintball shit and I was like, you play?
Damn.
I was like, all right, let's go. And yeah, no, it is weird paintball like that, man. Like I'd never talked to this dude before, just hit him up in his DMs, and now like, dude, I would say we're friends. He's a
doubt,
cool
bro.
ass dude. It's kind of part of the community. So shout out to you, Lopez. I know you listen to these.
Love you, brother. I love you, my fellow mullet madman.
Fellow
Such a big fan.
mulleted madman. You're the mulleted. Actually, yeah, no, I guess the mulleted madman. That's a good one. Mustachio man. That's the other one you've been called on the show.
The mulleted mustache.
The mulleted.
The thing
man.
is, right? They usually the average mullet is like business in the front, party in the back. You know what I'm saying? Dude, the mustache, I got the 360 party. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So
That's
it's
true
like,
because you got
I party in the front, party in the back. You know what I'm saying?
pretty much. I see what you're saying.
No, it's party in the front, party in the basement, party in the back.
Party
Yo,
on
the
all
ba-
three stories.
Yeah, straight up, dude. We're having a
Yeah.
house party all around, dude. The garage is
This is a
filled.
rager. This is not a kickback.
Dude, have you ever seen Project X, dude? Delete a scene.
This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
God,
Where's the gnome?
dude, I'm telling you, I think
Where's the gnome?
I have been trying to get Brando to get a mullet. I've been trying to get him. Look at his hair. Look at his hair. Look at it creeping out.
We're so close.
Dude,
It's
if you're not,
getting
if you're not on video, you're missing out. Because dude, his hair.
You gotta
could
show us. It's
legitimately
getting
go-
there.
dude,
It's
look at
getting
that.
there.
Look at
Yes.
that, dude. You could get a mullet out of that in a half.
It would be a
Dude,
good looking mullet, brother.
We're one Karina and a fresh charged ball trimmer away.
Oh.
Yeah,
A fresh charged ball trimmer.
dude.
The
now you
fact
gotta
we've
appreciate
always
Logan.
used like obviously someone's manscaping trimmer. Can we actually get some like prank clippers or like
same.
some actual normal clippers and not like keep shaving people with other people's
That was for Logan specifically.
that makes it weirder.
That may, dude. Hey, man. In your eyes, in my eyes, that's like a blessing. That's like getting knighted by a king.
If you would have kept it trimmed up all year, that never would have had to happen.
Literally, he let it grow out way too long.
Yeah.
Didn't take care
But
of
it did look good. And we've talked about it
looks
multiple
great.
times, and you guys haven't seen it yet on the podcast. And maybe one day he'll actually come on the show and get a webcam. Yeah, I'm shouting you out, Logan, but it's okay. I know you probably don't listen to these.
I'll sign his permission slip.
Is he still too
Papa
young?
says so.
Do we need like consent? Do we need a parental consent on that?
I don't think so.
Oh,
We need a
okay.
Papa
Good to know.
signature.
Good to know.
I don't
But
do
yeah.
shit without Papa's permission.
All right, Brandon, did you have anything from your week? Any crazy stories or anything you wanted to bring up? What's going on?
Oh my God, do I? Jesus. Yeah, it was a weekend. Had a couple things happen to Michelle and I. We weren't actually here in the valley during the whole rainstorm. We took a trip up to Golden Valley, Grass Valley.
It was coming. They took the high ground.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, Airbnb up there, just Michelle and I, our dog. We wanted to go up there
Ooh,
for
little weekend getaway.
oh yeah. Yeah, wanted to go up there to do a couple hikes. It rained up there too, but it was only like a light rain. It wasn't heavy like it was down here, thank God. But we went on one hike on New Year's Day. Oh my God. And it was sunny. It was wet. We went we chose that specific hike because we got into rock climbing last year. So we took our climbing shoes and chalk and everything, and there was a couple routes, a couple boulders to
That's
climb.
sick.
So
Yeah.
we
Do
went
some natty bouldering, bro.
I tried, yeah.
No,
but
did you flash like a V5, bro?
Dude,
Not
what does
that good
even
yet.
mean,
All
bro?
right.
What does that even mean?
Dude,
Yo,
this is how much
that's climber
people
talk, bro.
feel
You
with
don't know.
paintball.
Yeah, dude, that sounds like climber talk. You got climbing shoes.
Dude.
So quick question. Sorry, is
Mhm.
Brandon like kind of cutting out for you guys too? Like he's gotten
He's-
really staticky for me.
Am I?
It's a little stuttery.
It seems to be lag.
Maybe some internet issues. Who's using Netflix in your house, Brandon? You got to kick him off.
God damn it,
Michelle.
dude. When I was younger, I remember there were some kids that are like, "Mom, get off the Wi-Fi." Dude, if I said that to my fucking mom, I wouldn't even have a fucking head.
I see what you're saying here. Yeah, no,
Bro.
Mama Hatch would have
What the fuck?
swift
People say that to their parents?
and quick violence.
Yeah, dude.
All right. It looks like you're coming back, Brandon. So you guys were doing some mountain climbing, kind of out on that hike, or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There were some big boulders that we wanted to make sure that they were climbable. So I had to kind of get off the trail up these, kind of climb on top of these big boulders. And I got out of sight of Michelle. I had the backpack on. I had both our water bottles, and I'm standing there. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, I think I could do this, and just wow, just fucking. I slipped and I ate shit off this rock
God
right on
damn.
my back. That fucking hurt. And my
God
shoulder hurts
damn.
now.
How
Yeah.
tall do you think it was?
Like 4 feet maybe.
Okay. Yeah. So a
Yeah.
good fall, but yeah,
Yeah. Just kind
Definitely,
of.
not
a
like
fun fall.
not like we almost
No.
lost Brandon.
Well, that yeah.
I mean, could have.
That was
It's true.
the second fall. Yeah. Then we did the climb. Got back on the hike. About 20 minutes later, we found another rock, another boulder to climb, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I could do this. And it was like these two big rocks with a little alleyway in between them where they were jagged, so I could grab onto them, like little crimps. There's another climbing.
Yeah.
Rock climbing. Yeah.
I got you.
So I'm like, okay, I kind of map it out, put my shoes on, and Michelle like gets the phone out to take a picture or to record or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. I set my feet, I grab the hold, and I like squat down to sink in it, and it fucking breaks. The hold breaks,
Oh,
and
What?
I'm not on the ground anymore.
Yo,
Yeah, the
Brando's breaking rocks.
dude, it breaks, and I just fall backwards. And again, I'm like in a little alleyway, so it's like this big rock that I'm falling into, and I slam my head. Thankfully, it wasn't. There was like
Were you wearing a helmet?
no. It's,
Why were you wearing
No.
a helmet?
Do I look-
Helmets?
do I look like a bitch? No.
Do I look
No.
like a bitch?
Dude, I'm getting nervous. You're talking about you almost had some 127 hour shit, bro. Now you're
Dude,
getting me
it
scared.
fucking
That's
hurt.
exactly what I was thinking.
Sounds like a
No.
little bit.
It fucking hurt.
Hey, Brandon, we can't
never-
we can't have you
yes.
dying, brother. You're like an important member of society.
Yeah.
You do something in the
Hey.
healthcare industry, like
Well, I know. Oh, this
Do
is
something in my heart every day.
this is a death situation number one that we encountered over the weekend.
Jesus. Okay.
Narrowly missed a little like jagged edge, the back of my head. It
Holy
was
fuck.
okay. For a moment I had two fiancés, but other than that,
God damn.
They came
we're
back
good.
together. Okay, good.
it came back together.
I'm
They
trying to
merged.
live.
No, I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's kind of funny. I didn't really hear anything from Brandon this weekend, and I thought maybe we just weren't as good of friends, or something that I thought. I didn't realize it was because motherfucker was fighting for his life.
Yeah, dude. You need to be like, yo, I'm climbing boulders. I'll be back tomorrow.
I'll
And when tomorrow's like,
I'll
"Yo, we're
respond
at
to this
27
dumb
hours.
thing in the
Cheers."
group chat tomorrow. Like, yeah.
Well, dude, I actually called him. I was like, yo, Brandon, what are you doing? He goes, I'm out of town. I'm like, fuck. So you don't want to play the forest with us? So,
And under a rock.
dude, he was
say
playing that
no.
shit in real life.
All
He was
right,
playing
so
that
now
shit in
you
real
can play the
life.
forest with us. All right.
No, it's
Yeah,
true.
he was,
Fuck,
he was
dude.
doing the real life forest.
All right. Okay. So we've heard almost death story number 1. What is almost
All
death
right.
story number 2?
Right before that, I'll get to my dog almost eating an old lady.
Oh God.
Damn.
Yeah, after the hike, we're driving down. We're trying to get something to eat, and we're like, oh, pizza sounds good. There's a little pizza place right off the highway. So we pull in, and there's no cars. I'm like, So it's closed, come to find out, because it's New Year's Day. And and we're sitting in the parking lot trying to figure out what else is there around us. And we're there for like 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden we hear a knock on the window, on the passenger window next to Michelle. We look, and it's just this old little nice lady holding their bag and everything, just kind of waving hi at us. And I crack the window. I'm like, yeah. She goes, oh, hi, and like takes a step to the back door and goes to open the door, which was unlocked because we were sitting in the car. I got out, unlocked the door. The door was unlocked. I had my dog in the back, who's not very people friendly, and Michelle like quickly reaches back and like yanks the door closed, and this lady's like
Trying
pulling
to
the.
fucking bring it open.
She's forcing it like, oh yeah, oh, let me get in, and Michelle's like, what are you doing? And my dog's freaking out. He's barking, and she kind of like stops and takes a step back and like looks at the car. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I got the wrong car," and like turns around and walks away. And we're like, "What the? All right, like, all right."
Like, no, lady, this isn't Uber.
Yeah.
No, lady, this is not fucking Uber.
This dog is gonna
I hope
attack
she's waiting
you.
for an Uber and not driving herself.
Dude,
You're
it was
fucking dead.
it was weird. It was forest people are weird. Woods people.
Yeah,
I
the
agree.
forest people are weird, aren't they, Hatch?
That-
Have
yes,
you
sir,
met the
dude.
forest people
God
yet?
Damn, they're fucking crazy, bro.
Yup.
Woo! Don't get me started on that shit.
So then yesterday, the second, we had to leave the Airbnb, and we weren't too far away from snow, and we're like, let's go to the snow before we head back, and maybe we could do a little just a quick hike. We're like, yeah, all right, we could do that. So we start driving up towards Truckee. We didn't want to get too far into the snow because I don't have a four-wheeler, and nor do I have chains. Wasn't prepared to go into the snow. And we find this trail right off the highway, pull off, and as soon as we pull off, and we round this corner, we see an icy sign. The sign, the yellow sign that says icy. We look up and we're like, oh, uh-oh. And it kind of slopes down, the road does. And we start creeping up, and Michelle's like, is this going to be okay? And of course, I'm like, yeah, we'll be fine. Internally, I was nervous. And as soon as we hit, she's like, "Oh, maybe we pull off over here." And I'm like, "Oh, nope, I can't do anything." I put my arms up because now we're sliding.
Oh,
We can't do shit.
So the icy
We're
sign
sliding.
was not a lie.
It was not. No, hell no. We're sliding, and I'm looking right at a tree that we're just going head first. Like, fuck, this is bad.
This is death.
This is number 2.
Did you look at
Yes.
Michelle and be like, babe, I love you?
That's it.
No?
She
Oh.
looked at me. She looked at me. She's like, "You fucking idiot." But I do what I can. I slam on the brakes. I rip the e-brake, and we stopped. I don't know if that stopped it, but fuck it, we stopped. So I'm like, all right. She's kind of panicking. I'm like, yeah, calm down. Let me get out. Let me see if I can
Calm
do something.
down, women. This is not a time
Dude,
to
how can you just
panic.
say calm down?
Calm down.
I'm like, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
We're
Look, I
not
know I
dead.
almost just killed you. It's fine. We're cool. It'll be okay.
Exactly.
We're good.
Exactly. So I get out. I hike myself up to the highway. I make a couple calls to see if I could kind of MacGyver myself out of the situation. And while I was gone, my dog, he's like 80 pounds.
God damn, it's a big boy.
That is
Yeah.
It's a size
Dog
of dog.
60.
and
This dog's like 60 pounds.
and he's up in the back, and Michelle said every time he laid down, he'd kind of slam himself down onto the on the back seat, and she'd feel the car start sliding more and more.
Oh,
And more.
shit.
No fucking
Oh
way.
my god. Yeah, so eventually I make my way back to the car so I could call my insurance, and as I open the door, I see a Jeep driving up from the trailhead, from the bottom of the road. I'm like, oh, perfect. Maybe they could help. And as it gets closer, I see the window get rolled down, and it's another old lady. and she never stops. And I'm waving like this, like, hey, can you help? I have my emergency lights on and everything.
Doing the double wave.
Dude, she goes by. She's like, you shouldn't be parked in the middle of the road, and just like drives off. I'm like, you fucking bitch. I'm not.
It's like, thanks for the tip. Thank you.
I didn't do this on purpose. You see it? I'm stuck.
This wasn't for fun, ma'am. This was not my idea.
Jesus Christ. I don't know. We were stuck there for like 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and then finally two guys, two cars, this big truck comes in with another Jeep behind him. The truck drives by, asks if we need help. He's like, yeah, I'll flip around, I'll help. And as I'm talking to him, I hear a honk, like just quick honks, and I turn, and the car that was behind him, the Jeep, is now hit the ice and is coming straight towards me and my car.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, oh fuck. And I'm on ice. I don't have any traction on my
Looney
feet.
Tunes running away.
Yeah,
Yes. Oh fuck. Yeah. But they stop. He like careens into the little gutter or whatever on the side. And
he careens
has
into a tree,
four-wheeler.
totals his car. It's fine though.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. It wasn't us. No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he ended up being fine because he's a smart guy. He has a 4-wheeler or a all-wheel drive, whatever.
He took the fun path.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fuck.
Scenic route.
Yeah. And then they pulled us out, and we kind of looked at each other and we're like, yeah, it's time to go home.
I've almost died 4 times in the past 48 hours, honey. Let's go home.
No, me and Hatch be like, fuck it. We made it this far. Let's get to this trail.
Fuck it, another one.
Literally, dude. So we're like, dude, if we don't at least get there, we're gonna be pissed, right? 'Cause it's like,
I wish Ev was here because I have a perfect like gambling scenario for that. Like, you guys are the people who like somehow hit red on roulette like 4 times, and instead of on the 5th one being like, maybe we should take our money out, you guys are like, one more, and it just keeps going, and it's like,
dude,
well,
me and
you'll never
Cedar
win.
Me and Cedar together are some devious motherfuckers. But dude, Cedar, you gotta tell him that story about how, dude, with MJ and the mustache.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I grew up in the Midwest, and I used to caddy at a country club that Michael Jordan would go to.
Oh,
And-
it's not like another Michael Jordan. It was...
No.
Oh, okay.
It ain't Michael. It ain't Michael Jackson.
And I'm like 15 and a half, 16 years old. And there was a Hanes commercial ad. Like, I'm old. I'm like 33 years old. I think I'm like the oldest one on the podcast. And in the Hanes commercial, Michael Jordan, he's had a little bit of like a Charlie Chaplin type like mustache.
I kind of remember this.
A little bit of another person from Germany in the late early 40s.
I kind of remember this ad. It wasn't completely small, but it was like he definitely took something off the sides.
Either.
Like, it was, yeah.
Yup. So little 16-year-old me sees this, and then maybe like 2-3 weekends later go by, I see Michael Jordan. And he doesn't roll with like one dude. Like, when Michael Jordan goes golfing, it's not just him. Like, he's got him, his bodyguards, the people he brings, like his posse.
That's the only reason he goes golfing is to bet.
Oh, I got some crazy stories about that too.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna hear those.
15-year-old, 16-year-old me walks up like, it's Michael Jordan. Like, hey man, like, your mustache kind of looks like Hitler. And I'm like, did I just say that out loud to Michael Jordan? And he like smiles, looks way down at me, and then turns to look. He is so tall, and like turns to look at his boys. And his boys are like, I mean, we didn't want to say anything, but like, and he's like, what the fuck? You guys let me walk around? I did a commercial with this. And he like runs up to the pro shop, comes back down, clean shaven.
No way. That's hella funny.
That was my only interaction with Michael Jordan in my life, and probably ever going to be the last one.
That's amazing, though. So you convinced him to shave his mustache.
You bullied him.
Yeah, I wouldn't say convinced. I'm almost insulted.
But I do love how his boys were like, I mean, yo, MJ, you're MJ. Like, we aren't, we aren't gonna tell you no,
What do you want
but
us to say?
like,
What do you want us to
This
say?
kid is brave enough to say what we can't say.
yeah, no, he should have come back and been like, here's 5 racks, kid. Thanks for, I'm gonna have you be
Good,
my
yeah.
stylist now, like, cause you'll tell me if I look bad.
No,
Yeah.
he's in the shop over under how long you think this kid's gonna be alive.
God damn, dude. Cedar. Every time I hang out with Cedar, he always has like another story to say. And dude, they're always so fucking funny. Where he worked at a paintball field to where, dude, to what he is now.
Well, didn't
Dude,
you used to
Cedar.
work at CPX, right?
No, so I never worked at CPX. That was actually my old team's sponsor. I used to
Oh,
work
okay.
at North Chicago Paintball Factory. It's no longer a building anymore. It's
I
like
think we saw it, right? When you took me.
we saw the empty space.
Okay, we saw the
It
empty
is like
space.
leveled and gone. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like,
God
I
damn.
mean, CPX now. Like, didn't the government buy out
Yeah.
that land for just like?
So from what I remember, the owner has been. It's like right next to the train tracks for those guys that don't know. But it's like for 9 years it housed Living Legends, which is like this massive like 2000 on 2000 like team paintball thing. Like
Scenario
if you
game,
go in
yeah.
there, scenario game. Like if you go to like a paintball field and you know how there's like the nettings where like you play paintball. They set the field up in first. Like you drive through the park and now everything is open. There's now like netted off areas where it's safe for you to be unmasked.
I see.
And it was just it was just insane. It's like 5 days we camped there, like so much paintball. Like like Bedlam, like that big game. You just hear the buzz, you sprint, and you just like look up,
and
like,
it's just paint.
there's
like
thousands of rounds. Like
that's the
there's
map.
just
Sorry,
so much.
that's the map that like we've seen all the iconic YouTube videos of like where they put everyone on that tiny ass like hill map, and then you just go, and it's like
Not that tiny. Like that's
No?
the thing.
Okay.
Like you think it's small because like, damn, there's so many people packed here. No, there's like so many people packed here because there's
it's
like
that many
2,000 people on each
yeah.
side.
Okay.
And
God damn.
and actually, and like this is like the testament to like the reffing and like the community there. There's like a big old mountain in the middle, and there's like a spin stick or like a slap stick,
Mhm.
and like you go to hit it, and like it's
Cassidy's
like a
had
badge of
some
honor.
amazing clips of guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I ain't
have to
repping
get
that.
that. Yeah.
I ain't
like,
repping that.
I ain't repping
Yeah,
that.
like there's
Nope.
there's no such thing as getting shot once, to the point where they're like, if you take photos, don't post the photos to social media with the welts, because that will be bad for paintball. Like if you hit the buzzer or hit the slapstick, like you're not getting hit 5-6 times. You're maybe getting hit 500 times.
Yeah, and you also have
Like,
to think
God
about the
damn.
reason being is because there's literally 1,000 players on the
Yeah.
2,000 player team that are like, oh shit, and then
Look
all
at that
just
guy, get him!
ramping
You
on
ain't
you.
seen-
Like,
Like you just dump your loader. You like there's literally was 2 guys that had lawn chairs with just cases of paint, just with caddies, just
That's
rolling,
fucking hilarious.
swapping out
Swapping
teams in the middle of
tanks.
the game. Just sit in a lawn chair, just loading. But yeah, like during like to set that stage up and to like props on like the community and like the safety of the sport during one of that big game. We're playing, and we hear the lineman, and everybody's gun was down. Like within a second and a half, like nobody was shooting, everybody was safe out, and like it was just insane to like just see 2,000 people just drop everything and just dead silence. Like
no, and that's great. Like, I mean, and I say that's paintball community. Like, we don't want to kill anyone. We don't want to take your eyesight. Do I want to leave a fat ass welt on the side of your neck? Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's violence, but violence with compassion. That's the way I saw it put today.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, I get super distracted, so there's always stories. But yeah, so the original owner set the stage up.
Oh, yes.
The railroad company wanted the land for years. But he's loved the sport, loved it, and stuff like that. And I guess finally, like his heart maybe changed, or the railroad
number
company
got high
sweetened the
enough,
deal
yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
and that's what it was.
Yeah.
I want to say he's sold out, but I mean, money talks.
Hey, Brandon, do you feel like you're on PKA right now? We're talking about CPX.
Dude, it's weird.
That's all
cool.
they talk about on that show. That's the only thing they know about paintball is that one field.
When they bring up paintball, yeah. They bring Wolf on, and it's all fucking
Oh my
living
god.
legends.
I don't know if you guys know the show we're talking
He's
about.
so high energy.
But yeah. It's just funny to hear people talk about only scenario paintball. Like, that's all they know. Like, they don't know the tournament side. They don't, hell, even kind of the rec side. Like, that's really all they've been exposed to is, like, these big, fun events. So it is interesting to hear, like, everyone's got different perspectives on, like, paintball and stuff.
So different. Because, like, dude, me personally, I would fucking suck at that shit. Like, dude, that fucking where you're like...
You want to know how much
CQB and,
skill
like, the
you need to
buildings?
have? It's called how good are you at doing this and carrying 12 pods on your back. That's about all the skill you need in a scenario game.
12 pods part is hard for me, dude, because that shit weighs more than my whole fucking body. Dude.
That's true.
You know?
You're about 80
So it's
pounds
like-
soaking wet.
Sheesh, dude. What can I say? Ain't that right, Callie?
Yeah, you and Callie, you guys are about the same weight.
Hell yeah. Right, so, goddamn, dude. Living Legends, I've always wanted to go to that.
Yeah. It was one of those events like I saw online and I was like, oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yo,
I first gotta get
speaking
the
of
paintball.
seeing online, that's the other thing that makes me laugh too, is when you see, Brandon, you might get this because I know you watch some of that content. When you see clips of Mr. H, so Mark Cresson, with fucking FPS Russia, you're like, what the fuck? Like, that's a weird ass collaboration.
When worlds collide.
Yeah, I remember
Worlds
watching that back
collide.
in the day. I was like, why is the dude I watch on PKA and fucking paintball? Okay. Nah, but sure.
Goddamn.
All right. Yeah. Hey, Cedar, you did bring up one story that I'm gonna ask, and I want to hear more of. But you said you had MJ gambling stories. I always got to hear these.
Yes. All right, so like I'm definitely not gonna be able to say names, because of members
Understand
and
that.
like it's
Yep.
not like a C&D, but like it's just like a privacy thing. You never know.
Trying to be a good guy. I understand.
Yep. MJ would come out to the club. He would bring people. He would bring the other club members. They would all kind of go out. He also doesn't go for like a regular golf of 18. Like he is going for like 30 plus games. Like and I know this story because my brother actually was his caddy for this day.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So very reliable source. He played 54 holes that day, which is four
Goddamn.
18 rounds,
yeah.
if my math is correct. And he was on a diet that day, so he would eat 4 boxes of Kashigo lean protein bars
Okay.
for like snacks. Fun fact. But my brother would say that every hole they would play $1,000 skins, which is basically like if you win the hole, you win $1,000, and you can do like double skins, like triple skins, like all that kind of stuff, which is basically like 2, 3, 4 times your bet. He's going back and forth throughout the whole round, but mostly just with the one person. And then towards the end of the match or the day, also this is a Thursday. Like this isn't like a Friday or Saturday or anything like this. The Thursday.
It's a random
Guys,
weekday.
Thursday.
Random weekday. And he loses. He loses like $54,000 or like
God
$60,000, something like that. He's a little upset and he's walking out to the parking lot, and the member kind of chases after him thinking that he's not going to pay, and basically comes running, like yelling back. He's like, yo, I'm going to my fucking car, dude. Like, I got you. Like, relax.
Yeah.
Pops the trunk to his silver Mercedes SLK 500, I believe it was at that year.
Ooh.
Has a custom built safe in every one of his cars, and he just walks back, hands the dude like 60 G's cash, fucking peels out, goes to the local airport where his private jet is, flies to Vegas, and then loses like another $278,000 that night.
Jesus.
So on Thursday.
On a Thursday.
What a great
Oh, that's
Thursday
insane.
afternoon.
Wait, so okay, what timeline is this? Like what? Like is this
20,
like? No, continue. Sorry.
like year?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Year?
Yeah.
I mean, I was still in high school, so I was probably like 2007, 06.
07, 06. Okay.
Holy fuck, I was in like second grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because like I was trying to like put together of like, what is he retired? Was he still in? Okay, so this was
He was still retired.
yes.
But I mean, he was still pulling Gatorade money and Nike.
Oh
contract.
yeah,
Like,
he had all the endorsement stuff. MJ's
Yeah,
still
that
good to
man's
this
got
day.
these-
He's good.
He just has. He just has to wake up 365 days a year, and he makes like $80 million.
Pretty
People
much.
still wear Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. He's a
still
smart man, definitely. Fucking that's crazy though. You ran into MJ a couple times at your like high school country club job. It's the shit that happens when you live near Chicago, I guess.
Dude. You're friends with MJ, bro. I could say I'm friends with someone that's friends with MJ, bro. Gave him a nice life tip, dude. Get rid of that mustache.
I wouldn't say friends.
Dude, let me tell you, the fact that you told him makes you a friend.
But honestly,
So there is.
you know what's crazy, Cedar, is I feel like if you went up to him today and told him that moment, I think he would remember.
I completely
I
agree.
hope-
Because
No,
it's something standoutish enough to be like, yeah, you're that kid who told me I had a Hitler mustache. Like, but that's kind of cool though too. Like, he could potentially maybe have remembered that.
Dude, Cedar, if you run into MJ, you have to fucking say that. If you don't, I'm
You
be
have
pissed.
to.
If you don't, I'll be pissed.
Be like,
You have to.
I think I can outrun him now. So at least short distance. I think I'll ask. I'll at least ask.
all right.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
That'd be really funny.
Dude,
just be like, hey,
you know-
in that Hanes commercial where you have that mustache, right? Like, you put him right back to the time instantly, probably.
Yeah. Dude, the worst thing you can do is punch you in the face.
True.
Worst thing you can
And
do.
then,
No,
hey,
and that's a whole nother story.
it's a
There
whole
you
nother
go.
story. It's a lawsuit. It's millions of dollars. It's everything
Holy
you want.
shit,
Everything you
dude.
want and more, Cedar.
Oh my god.
No,
dude.
we need to find Mike.
Yeah.
We need to find MJ.
We need to find
Mhm.
MJ. That's the podcast goal now. We're just gonna do this show until we can have MJ as a guest.
Yeah,
It
have
may
MJ
be
on there.
5 years, it may be 50, but that is the goal.
It's like, welcome to episode
148.
754. Right? And we're just like,
We're coming to you live from the retirement home.
yeah, and Michael Jordan just like sitting there, just like,
He's just a
Dude,
vegetable.
We need to find the commercial to remind him.
he's like talking
That's
to
a
like,
great
a machine, like Stephen
impression.
Hawking.
Oh God! What?
He's like, I remember.
I
He talks to you,
remember
Cedar. Yeah.
Cedar.
Could you imagine?
Yo, actually, it's my best odds because then he can't hit me.
Why are you so scared of getting hit by MJ? Did you see him
Such
hit
a
somebody?
big man. No, he's just such a
Fucking beast,
big
bro.
man. It's so intimidating. Like, okay, Ryan, you're 6'4", right? 6'3".
6'4". Yeah.
Okay.
Tall.
I'm like 5, 9.5, 10 3/4, somewhere in there. Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Depends on shots or not. 6'4" is big, and he's what 6'6", 6'7"?
I was gonna say,
He's a
okay, so
big
6
man.
feet. He's like 1 or 2 inches taller than Doss. So like that's a good reference for
Yeah.
you guys. Like, I mean, he's tall, but I'm biased. I don't, I'm tall, so it's kind of like,
Also, I saw him and he wasn't like old yet. Like he was still in playing form. Like he was still athletic.
yeah, no, that
Still
was.
swinging a golf
I mean,
club.
that was less than a decade after he had just won 3 or 4 world championships.
5?
5. Well, I was counting the decade, but because did he win 3 after the 90s or something like that? At the end, never mind.
He had to take a break. There was a
Yeah, he
year
had to
where
go play
take a break.
baseball. Had to go, because the commissioner, he was gambling. He had to get a little slap on the wrist. I love that whole like conspiracy theory.
Goddamn. That's a good one.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god, dude! I hope we get to go and make some dope ass content at Capital Edge. It's not rained out, man.
Hopefully,
I'm be real sad.
should be some fun stuff.
Dude, we need to find a lifeguard.
That's what you're there for, Papa. That's what you're there for. Pull me
All
out.
right, Adjective. If you fake swim and have to give mouth to mouth you again, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude. If I need it, I need it, bro. I'll be like, what's that fucking kid's name from The Sandlot? You know who the fuck I'm talking about? Squints.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
I
The squints.
need it.
Yeah. I'll be like this. I'll be faking. Like, I'm like waiting for Cedar.
Nah,
to
give me your Wendy Pepperidge.
Yeah. Wendy Peppercorn. I'll have Cedar will be my Wendy Peppercorn.
We've gone from him being your father to now him being Wendy Pepper. It's just,
Dude, the thing is, bro, you know what? The things you do
Don't
for
question
your
their
teammates, bro.
relationship.
I am
The
too,
things you do for your
Brandon. Like,
teammates, bro.
is there subtle incest going on right now?
No, dude, let me tell you, dude, there is literally like the fatherhoods of dads, bro. Like I'm
These two
pretty sure
bought
we've talked about
lingerie
this,
with
bro.
each other.
We
They
did.
did.
We
That
did.
is true.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm questioning a lot of things right now.
I had to oh man, so those in the know of like Savage Fenty, Rihanna's underwear, there's only
like
two stores.
Yeah.
Two stores in the United States. Like,
Okay.
Otherwise, you have to be like a pay per subscription. Oh, I learned.
You're a big
when
fan?
I tried to surprise my girlfriend.
Oh,
No,
okay.
So, I buy some garments at a store similar to like any like Victoria's
Of course,
Secret or
of
like
course.
big box store. Like, it's a store to me that sells lingerie for men and women and
For men.
all that such. For men,
women
but
and
also
for men.
women. Yeah, for men.
Okay.
And
Women
for
and
men.
Okay.
Exactly.
What is
And
male
I come
lingerie?
home.
I don't.
Dude, we'll fucking educate you
There's
real
two
quick
styles.
right now, bro. Yeah, there
Okay.
are two
All
styles.
right.
that-
We'll get to
We
that
got
then.
two different
Continue your story.
styles.
Continue your story, please.
So I buy the more conservative style.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's been more support in what I bought than what Hatch bought.
Dude, my shit was fucking free, dude. My shit was American plus American, dude. Free as hell, dude.
What the fuck?
Dude, and the thing is, right? So we're in the Philly hotel, bro. We're in the fucking Philly hotel.
Oh my god,
Oh.
yes.
So I'm like, dude, fuck it. Let me try it on, Cedar, right? And so I walk out of the fucking bathroom and I have it on. But this shit, dude, my asshole's free, bro. That shit's breathing.
So
right?
I'm in the room, like not looking, because I'm like, bro, like,
He's like,
are
hell,
you
he's like,
seriously
hello?
wearing
He's like, come on, bro, come on.
Why is this so
As he's
fucking funny to
showing
me,
me-
bro?
As he's showing me, Nick
like-
goes to
I'm like, "What's up,
open the
Cal?"
door.
I'm like this. I'm like looking in the mirror. I'm like this. I'm like spreading my butt. I'm like this. I'm like, dude, I look fucking good, bro. And then fucking
Nick
walks
opens the
in.
door, hops his head in,
This is
Yeah.
the most
sees Hatch,
homosexual
is like,
thing I've heard
"Nope,"
about you
and then
guys.
just closes it.
Yeah, I just sees like my bare fucking ass, like, and he's like peeks his head in. He goes, nope, and just closes it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm telling you, bro, dude, the shit on our team, bro. God damn, dude.
Y'all, okay, so now I'm worried because you guys wanted me to stay with you. I don't want to get like.
That's the gayest
Gay
thing by
raped.
far. And
Okay.
it wasn't even
Well,
gay.
I wasn't
it was
even
just
gay at all.
extra
I like how
It's
the
just-
gayest thing happened when Speegs wasn't there.
Dude, the thing is, I'd be worried if he was there.
I'd be more worried.
Bro, dude, I fucking love Speaks, bro. God damn, I love Speaks.
Yo,
He's my
Speegs
fucking
is
boy.
great. Oh fuck.
But dude, and it's like the thing is, right? Brando got some lingerie of his own, dude. He just got
his
them
own?
on his,
What?
yeah, he just got them in olive green on his feet.
Oh, yup.
Yeah,
you
he
get
got
socks?
the Crocs. He got the Crocs.
Cracking.
Oh, the
You know
croc
what I'm
ass.
saying?
Yeah.
Sexy
That's
Crocs.
that's the only lingerie you need.
Yup.
Yo,
God
just
damn,
just imagine your lovely, fiance, girlfriend, wife, whatever you have out there. You tell her, hey baby, I'm gonna go put something special on for you. I'll be right back. You go to the bathroom, you get naked, you put just your Crocs on with your spoiler attachment and your pop-up headlights in the front, and you walk into that bedroom. I guarantee you that is the wettest your fiance, wife, or girlfriend has ever been in their life. I'm honest. Just the Crocs just get them going.
They will never
it's the
leave you.
truth.
You put them under
Yeah.
the spell. They will never leave.
Yeah, no, they're
And you don't have to worry about the
yours,
Crocs getting wet.
That's
Dude,
true.
they're amphibious
If they
shoes,
do,
bro.
you can clean them super easily. Yo, Crocs are the move, bro.
Bro, dude. Without Crocs, bro, dude,
I know what
Without
I'm doing
Crocs,
next time I
Impact
bring a
would
girl
have-
home.
without Crocs, Impact would have half the pods they really do.
That's a good point.
Dude, I'm running on that pro field, dude, grabbing
Hey.
pods, dude.
Guys, are we sponsored by Crocs? Like, did I miss a
Dude.
message or something? Like,
Bro, I don't know why
should.
not, bro. Really, we should, dude. Let me tell you,
it's strategic.
Everybody
We
on our
bring it
fucking
up
team.
every week, and then eventually they will have to.
dude, I've been running. I run laps in Crocs, bro. Fucking ref in Crocs, dude. Dual enemy Jedi in Crocs. You remember that? Y'all remember that?
Yup.
Philly, y'all remember that?
Yup.
Dude, literally, bro. Dude, me and Brando, we're fucking driving. So, dude, we had 2 rental cars, and Brando's rental car is the smallest fucking rental car you've ever seen. Like, dude, like I've seen a single cab truck
Mark
bigger
car.
than this thing, bro. Like,
It was. Oh my god!
it was so small.
So
Cedar has like the
fucking
bigger car,
tiny.
right? And so we're like pulling up to Walmart, and dude, there are like these kids, like, just kind of fighting with lightsabers, and I'm like, holy fucking shit! And I'm like, Brando, pull over, right? And he's like, okay. So he pulls over, and I'm like, I roll down my window, I'm like, fuck yeah, can I play? And they're like, yeah. And they throw me a lightsaber, and I'm like, dude. and I am like going fucking crazy, dude. They literally
there-
could not handle. Like,
Stop.
there's a video of this.
I was gonna say,
I
I think
got you.
I've
I'll
seen the
send it.
video.
I'll
Send
send
me
it.
the video, please.
Dude, bro, literally, they started getting hella intimidated. They were like this. They were like looking like they were directing fucking planes with their fucking lightsabers so stiff, bro. And I am like this, bro. I am like, I have the high ground, bitch.
I have the
Swinging my
high
shit around like a. Hold on. I'm like this. I'm like, what's up, bitch? I'm like that. I fucking bring
What
that
the
shit out.
fuck?
I'm fucking going crazy, bro. I fucking bring the lightsaber out, bro. Dude,
Why does this
shit was
motherfucker have a
going fucking
lightsaber
crazy.
under his desk?
I'm always strapped. Bro.
Also,
Always-
shout out his dog. She got hella
Dude,
like, whoa.
Callie was like, who we fucking up?
I was
Who
like, we
fucking
doing
up?
shit.
Yeah. She was like, what's going on?
And
Now she's like, all right,
Wow.
we're good. We're
All
good.
right, we chilling. The lightsaber's back.
While this lightsaber duel is happening in the middle of the parking lot, I'm walking into the store and I'm like, damn man, there's like a lightsaber fight. Hatch would love this shit. And I hear his fucking giggle, and I go, Hatch? He's like, "Pop, pop." And I'm like, no fucking way.
Dude, I'm just fucking dueling in the fucking middle of the Walmart parking lot, dude.
And as you guys are fighting, it was like he jumps out. He's fucking going wild. The other two guys kind of turn on Hatch, and now Hatch is fighting too. It was a 1v2, and then they stop and they all turn to the front of the Walmart because another kid came out with a red lightsaber. And Hatch goes, fucking get him! And
They're like, get his ass!
they take off like down the rest of the parking lot, and they have like I couldn't catch that on camera because they just ran so fucking far. They were fighting.
Bro, dude, we were going fucking crazy, bro. I was
Yo,
like a bull, bro.
That's
Saw
hilarious.
The fucking red lightsaber, you got the fucking horns, bro.
Yeah. No, but what's funny is you guys were all fighting each other, so you guys were enemies. All you needed was just a common enemy to go fuck up, and then
Literally,
you guys were like,
dude.
"Hey, you want to go kill him? All right."
Oh, maybe it was almost like a scrimmage, if you will.
It was a
scrimmage.
warm up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little warm up. Then all of a sudden, dude, the red lightsaber came out, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Who the fuck does this guy think he is coming out here with a red one?" So we all just had to get him, dude. It was like
Instant friends.
That's
dude, literally
that's
one of the
hella
fucking
funny.
craziest things ever, bro.
Yo, is
Seriously,
that
and I was
gonna
like-
be a thing at the field now? It's like you got to stay strapped with a lightsaber. Like, are people just gonna
Literally, bro.
randomly pull out sabers and be
don't-
like, ding,
If you
ding,
don't,
ding?
I'm gonna be disappointed, bro.
If you don't, you get shot on the field.
Yeah, straight up.
There's
dude.
like some pain threshold or something. Like you get
Yeah,
shot a
dude.
couple times.
And me and Nick Horn got fucking lightsabers, and we were dueling in the hotel room like all night. So that was
God.
fucking awesome.
You guys are such fucking
God
nerds.
damn, dude.
I mean, I do the
Shit
same
we do on this
shit.
team,
I'm gonna
bro.
be honest, but
Dude,
Well,
the
that I
Philly-
was asleep
oh
on the
no, that
bed.
was the D2 team. I was gonna say D2 team at like Texas last year when Gel Blasters was there.
Oh, I remember that. Dude,
They
whoever that
bought
was in the
out
closet
like
just
every
fucked
Gel
up.
Blaster. They bought out like the metal one. Like I think it was Sky, wasn't it? Wasn't it Sky?
Dude, I
Or-
think so. I think it was Sky. Dude,
May
he's
have
like
been
just getting
Zach,
fucking
but-
pelted. He's like just fucking spraying like
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Like can't see
Dude,
shit.
Hatch and Jordan tried to get me at
Oh.
Cup 2020. Was it 2020 or
Dude,
2021?
it was the first Florida of 2021 or
Oh
2021.
yeah, the Kiss Me event. Okay.
Oh my
Dude.
gosh.
Oh my god.
I still laugh till I cry thinking about this story. So it's like, I don't know, like it's night. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. I'm going to take a piss, whatever. Our living room had a bathroom right off of it on our Airbnb. And so I go in there and the entire wall is a mirror. Like outlets, everything, all mirror. So I'm in the bathroom. I hear giggling. I'm like, all right, whatever, cool, having fun. I step out of the bathroom and then I see Hatch like posted up on me, like
Oh.
over the couch at the doorway, just waiting for me. And I can see him clear as day because of the mirror. And I'm just laughing, trying not to make a sound, and just seeing how long I can stand there.
Because dude, I'm fucking sitting there, right? And I'm like, this motherfucker, dude.
You've heard the
'Cause
door
I'm like,
open.
right? And I'm like, Jordan, I'm gonna fuck him up as soon as he walks out, right? And so sitting there, door opens. 5 seconds goes by. Weird, right? Weird timing. Light goes off. Then no joke, maybe like 15 more seconds of like dead
No
quiet.
one's
And I'm
coming
like,
out.
What? And I'm like, what the fuck? Did he go out the other fucking door? Then he goes. Then I'm like, Jordan, do you think he knows? Then he goes, no fucking way, right? And then all I hear is like, Patch, I can see you. I fucking look over. I can just fucking see him standing there like this. Just standing there like this. Just fucking
Just
standing
like
in the doorway. just,
T-posing.
like, yeah,
Like-
dude, it was no joke, like some Gary's Mod shit. Where he was just like standing there, and I was like, bruh, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, no joke.
He just
I
didn't look
could not
right.
fucking stop laughing. That was probably one of like the most funniest experiences I've ever had. Holy shit, dude. Because the thing is that event, I shared a room with Jordan. Dude, we could not stop fucking laughing even like after the fact. Like we were just sitting up there, dude. We'd be like it'd be dead ass quiet in the room. And then I'd be sleeping, and he'd just be busting up laughing.
No fucking way.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. What a good event that was. We didn't even win, but we still fucking celebrated because I think Impact won. And dude, fucking Teo was fucking thrashed.
Yeah, so this is where the hardest working man in paintball started. I was gonna tell that story way earlier in the show, but we kind of moved on. So Teo, he didn't realize the cut waters, those like little, cocktails in a
fucking
can.
Mai Tais.
So he didn't realize those were actual like mixed drinks. Like they have a higher alcohol like ABV. They're not. I don't know what it is, but it's higher than like a beer. He thought it was just like Miller Lite or something.
It's 12.5.
12.5. Okay, so he's down in these things like it's like 5% beer. And dude, three of these goes down. Obviously he's been sweating. He hasn't probably eaten much. Teo is the drunkest I've ever seen this man. And
dude,
I shit you not, he cannot stop talking about how Sedar is the hardest working man in paintball. He brings it up at least 3 or 4 times to me. And I was standing by the exit with Enrique. So it was me and Enrique standing there, and we're like, what? All right, Teo, what's up? And then like I remembered later, you guys come with the van to like scoop him up. Like he wouldn't leave. You guys were like, we are leaving, Teo.
I'm like, get the van. I'll hold them off. I'll get the van.
Yeah, your mom. Dude. I think your mom drove because I think she was there for that event, and
dude,
so fucking funny.
I remember he was so fucking thrashed. Like Impact just won, right? And we're like watching them celebrate, fucking popping champagne and shit. Teo's also popping champagne.
Teo somehow got a medal. Don't know whose that was.
Teo got a medal, and then he walks up to Brandon Cornell and goes, "Can I get that jersey?" And he goes, "Sure, man." Fucking hands him the jersey off his fucking back. And then we get back to the fucking hotel. Dude, I have a fucking funny ass picture of Sedar and Danny, right? Danny McLinden, right? And dude, Sedar is in his fucking underwear. Dude, you can
no. Here's the thing. So we're like, all right, how do we sober Teo up? Because he is
I know where this is going.
Dude,
and
he
so
is
we're like,
ear-lickingly drunk.
Let's throw him in the pool to, water help sober him up. Could not have been the worst idea possible. We now have a drunk Teo soaking wet in the pool.
In his full clothes. In his clothes.
Full clothes. Still licking my ear.
What the fuck?
And I'm just like, dude, this is so bad.
And he has like a fucking trophy with like, and it's like Danny, fucking Sedar in the middle, and Teo. Fucking Sedar jumped in. Teo's like, get in, Sedar, get in. Right? Sedar's like, fuck it. Sedar gets into his fucking underwear and jumps in, dude. You can see fucking Cedar's little fucking, you can see his dick through his fucking underwear. And I'm like, dude. So I was like, dude, fuck it. So I photoshopped a picture of Jordan's face on Cedar's dick. Dude, bro, dude, it was so fucking funny. And
Hatch, the amount of times in the past 30 minutes you have admitted to Sedar seeing your asshole and you seeing Cedar's dick, it's a little bit suspect.
Cedar never saw it. It was Nick
it's a little
that
bit
saw
suspect.
Dude. It was Nick that saw my ass, dude. Cedar's
God.
Cedar's free and clear, bro. Cedar's
I
just has to ask. Yeah, he just has to ask.
What the fuck?
But goddamn,
that's
dude.
more sus.
What are we talking about?
The Teo.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Like, he is so happy that like Ryan Cornell gave him the jersey, and it's like the whole weekend, and like just the energy. And we're like watching Teo, make sure like he like eats, goes to bed, gets some rest, drinks water. So we're taking shifts, and it's like 8 or 9 of us all at the hotel, like or the Airbnb, and like every 15 minutes we'll take shifts. And it gets to like my turn, and I'm like, hey guys, like I don't want to be a dick, but if I go upstairs, I think I'm gonna get raped. And so Jordan's like, all right, I'll go. And Jordan goes up, and like he doesn't see Teo for a second, and he like looks over to the other side of the bed, and he's like sitting down, and he's like got like a tear running down his eye, and he's like, yo, Teo, like, you okay? He's like, yeah, man, I'm just really happy and proud of all of us. And it's like, damn.
God damn, dude. Because the thing is, right, Sedar goes, Hatch, I need you to take my shift. And I'm like, dude, I don't even have a shirt on, bro. Dude, I'm the first to go.
I'm the first to be raped, all right?
Dude, I am the first one to get snatched up in the lineup.
I'm going to be raped.
Dude, he was already stealing second on me. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Stealing second.
The thing is, Sedar was already warmed up.
He was actively grooming Sedar, so he was ready to go.
Dude, he was fucking,
Jesus
dude, no joke.
fucking
That
Christ.
event was so fucking funny, dude. I remember, like, no
Oh,
joke.
that was
him,
my first event back. That was such a fun event.
Dude, how was that like for you coming back?
Oh, dude, I remember almost dying at that event before I had a Pedialyte, dude. Because that was, remember, it was so hot that event. Like, there was,
It was so
huge ass
humid, yeah.
humidity. Dude, the first 2 days, I was like, I made it through, but I was dying. And on that last day, I was not doing good. And I remember talking to Dane, DAH, because he's also from a hella, like, cold place. And he's like, dude, this is miserable. He's like, how are you feeling? And I was like, dude, I'm not feeling good today. Like, I feel so lightheaded and all this stuff. And he's like, have you drank any electrolytes? And I was like, no, not really. Because, like, I didn't have Liquid IV as a sponsor, and I didn't, think about that shit back then. And yeah, so he gave me a Pedialyte, and dude, I felt so much better. I was like, oh, I feel like a human again. All right, cool.
Dude, bro, Liquid IV, literally, we've had the whole story of me, like, my first experience with Liquid IV. Dude, so I'm spending the night at Logan's grandma's house, right, with Logan, because we got, like, a double day. And, dude, his grandma, top 10 greatest human beings in the entire universe, bro. Way above Mother Teresa, without a doubt. And
She's so nice.
Dude, she is so nice to me, bro. She's like, "Oh, do you want like a breakfast burrito?" And I'm like, "Oh."
She made all of us breakfast burritos.
Yeah, right. And Cedar wasn't
That's
even
amazing.
fucking there, and he got a breakfast
I wasn't even
burrito.
there.
He wasn't even fucking there. Bullshit.
Because he's
I'm
not
not
bitter
mad-
at all.
I don't eat in the morning, but I'm just pissed that he got one. He wasn't even there.
Yo,
Right.
it was like 100 degrees a sec. It was still hot at lunch. It was fine.
Yeah,
That's
right.
true.
And so we were talking about how, like, because she would always get Logan Liquid IV. So she comes up with, like, the big old bag, right? She goes, "Oh, I got this for you and Logan." She comes with two, yeah, like exactly like
It's
that.
back.
She had two of those, and she gives one to Logan and one to me. And I'm like, what the heck? She's like, this is like maybe her 5th time ever seeing me, right? And so it's like, she was just so nice to me and gave me Liquid IV, dude. Like, no joke, I literally use it every practice. Like, I still have that bag, and I use it every practice.
Well, you definitely have to tell her, as well as yourself, when you get some more, to use code Mafia Moffat online when you head over. You get 21.
Moffat.
Yeah, Mafia. Sorry, Mafia _ Moffat. Thank you.
you.
I'm fucking knocking things over now. But yeah, you get
Words are
20%
hard.
off and you get free shipping. Yay. So yeah, guys, that's usually when I start really messing up my words. That's when we know it's probably time to get going. But yeah, did you guys have any kind of final thoughts for the night? Hatch, you were talking there, so maybe hold on to yours. Cedar, Brandon.
I just love this, man. Like, I've listened to the podcast since like day one. And it's just like, yeah, to be on it, it's like what Hatch says, man. You keep on doing it, dreams come true.
Mm-hmm.
Why is
We
all
chase
your
your dreams,
guys'
man.
dreams just to be in my content? Your dreams
Because
should
we
be
share
bigger.
dreams.
Your
We share
dreams should
bro.
be a
We
lot
share
bigger.
dreams, bro. Dude, let me tell you.
I mean, a
My
step
dreams-
away from pro paintball. Like,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
huge.
literally.
That's
We-
true. That's true.
That's like the way that, because I literally called Cedar and said that. I was like, dude, I just want to let you know, this year is gonna be the fucking hardest year we've ever had. We're gonna have to go above and beyond, like do shit in our fucking personal life to get prepared for, challenge ahead. This ain't no motherfucking cakewalk, right? And I think it really put it into perspective, like how much Cedar and I work, and how much like more we need to put in, right? This shit. Look at the semi-pro division now. We got fucking Ology, fucking Blast Camp, PB Fit, Distortion, dude. So many good pro teams or semi-pro teams.
Yeah,
so many good
semi-pro is stacked this year, dude.
Exactly. And so it's like, dude, the fact that it's like I get to compete against that, I'm just excited, and I'm excited. Can't wait.
Hey, also shout out. I just saw it behind you again, but shout out your Jerry Caro jersey. I don't know why.
shout out
There
Jerry
was
Caro.
there was some news with the NYX recently. Harris is departing from the team, so yeah, shout out Jerry over there at NYX. Hope you guys do good this year. Yeah.
Ryan, you know why that is?
Why he left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the Spick and Span show today, which he was on.
I did not watch that. Okay,
I know you were gonna drop some insider info there, weren't you?
No, I thought you were gonna drop some insider
Oh,
info.
okay. The way he put it, pretty much all he said was it was just kind of a opinion differencing on like how he wanted stuff to play versus how they wanted him to play. Like he didn't really go into all that depth. I really I don't know. It was one of those things like he's decided to go his own way. I don't know what the reaction will be. So we'll see what happens there. The other thing he did talk about is he is probably going to play pro next year. He's been talking to a couple teams in the league, so we'll see. We'll see where he ends up. But yeah, good luck to Harris.
Gonna pick him up.
We'll see, man. I mean, he was talking about some teams, and I'm gonna say it right now. If he ends up on ML Kings, it wouldn't surprise me, because apparently him and Kyle Berry are like really good friends.
Oh, dude, they used to play on what was it? Like New York Extreme before it was New York Extreme, when it was New York Outlaws.
Mm-hmm.
That was when they played on the same team.
So they're really good friends. He kind of mentioned that a couple times in the interview. So maybe he's going there. We don't know. Maybe it's an LVL, an NRG Elite, some mid-tier team like that. Maybe we'll see. So yeah, exciting. Hey, it's that time of the year. It's January. That's when paintball trades go on the most. So
we've already seen some crazy, dude. Ben Challenger and Joe Barrett to Infamous. We've already seen some crazy pickups. Josh Hallberg leaves and goes play semi-pro, right?
Yeah.
Like that's fucking crazy.
Same with Zach. I mean, Zach Hill. Yeah, he was a pro player last year.
I knew Zach a little. I knew Zach wasn't gonna play pro next year a little bit because I talked to him and he was like, I don't know. I think I might just play like a little bit of 10-man here and there. I just, I want to have like the fun of the game back, right?
Yeah.
Felt like he wasn't having that much fun, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's gonna be good for him.
I know there's some things going on behind the scenes there with Zach that it's not my spot to say, but it makes sense that he kind of wants to try to have fun with the sport again and not necessarily have it be like a job. So yeah,
right?
I wish the best for him, man. Yeah, he was a cool dude. Getting to meet him the couple times he was out here and at events and shit. So yeah, dude, most of the people in paintball are hella cool. I wish the best for all of them. I hope Harris finds a team and he's able to be on the field talking shit next year, because I love that shit. And
dude,
I swear to God, NXL, stop penalizing my man for making our sport entertaining.
Dude, like Dylan said a couple episodes ago too, the WWE-ifying, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's the shit that is so much fun, bro.
Well, yeah.
Like the banter, the shit talk, right? Dude, it's like, where's your competitive instincts, right?
Of course. And I throw that term around a lot, like the whole faces and heels thing. I don't think people know what that means. Like, in wrestling, there's characters, and not every character is a good guy. You have your good guys. Those are called faces. Those are, the people, John Cena, the guys who are really good and you want them to win. And then you have the evil guys, because you need the evil people. There's no story. There's no drama. There's no tension. There's no, it elevates everything to have a dude who wants to be a bad guy. And like, Harris kind of is okay with being the bad guy and talking his shit and, doing whatever he wants. So let him. Like, that's good shit. We need that in our sport.
Mm-hmm. I love that shit, dude. And I don't want to get in trouble for it. I'm tired of getting in trouble for it.
I mean,
maybe they'll be a little more lenient on the
semi-pro
premier
side.
field.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I can tell you, dude, I'm taking a whole new. I'm turning a leaf for this season, man.
No way. I'll believe it when I see it, Hatch.
Oh, that's unfortunate. 'Cause I was gonna say, you gotta go fucking stab these people every point. If you're not in paintball jail,
the stabbing is still gonna happen. It's just gonna be like a lightsaber. It's gonna be quick, dude. It's gonna be quick and in and out.
That's what I need. I don't
like
need you to be a hammer, Hatch. I need you to be a scalpel. I need quick strikes. I don't need,
why be a
14 balls into one dude's
lightsaber. Neck. You ever think about that? Why be a scalpel when you can be a lightsaber? You ever think about that?
I don't know, but you got that lightsaber on you? You strapped?
I do, of course, bro.
Better bring that shit out.
Why not?
Is it spring loaded?
It's spring loaded.
Fuck yeah.
You've got the dope one too. That's hilarious.
I bet if I really fucking
I guarantee to you,
push hard.
This man fucks, bro.
Think so?
Dude, he's got a spring loaded lightsaber underneath his desk. This man fucks.
Dude, the world may never know, dude. The thing is, right? I gotta check for my fucking enemy, right? Dude, if I got the Jedi on me, or if I got, the fucking real life people. Right?
Yeah, that's the pipe weapon.
Then I got the club.
And then the gat is for everything else.
That's for the real
the finishing move.
That's the I'm no longer asking.
That's the sir, please.
Bullets are too expensive to fire warning shots.
That's what I'm fucking saying, bro.
Good point.
But goddamn, man.
All right, man. Well, Brandon, I don't know what's going on. I think maybe it's your internet, maybe it's your laptop, but you've been kind of your video's been cutting in and out for us tonight. But did you have any final thoughts, man, before we jump out of here?
No, I'm just excited to actually get back together with the guys, actually start playing. Hoping that we have a field. We'll see. We'll see if we have a field this weekend. But I just want to get back on the grind with you guys.
Hell
Dude,
yeah,
I'm
man.
I'm excited.
For sure. Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be literally so much fun because it's like, dude, we're dream chasing, honestly.
We're chasing
Like,
the dream.
Dude, part of our dream, dude, is to just be the best at paintball, and it's like, right, eventually we want to get there.
Yeah.
And we know
This
how much
is-
hard work it takes.
This is when I miss Evan being the cynical ex-pro who's like, yeah, don't chase that dream, kids. It's not gonna lead you anywhere.
Dude.
Like, you just
Dude,
gonna blow
Evan
out
is
your
like
knees.
fucking Patches O'Houlihan, bro.
Evan really has turned a leaf this season. Is that guy depressed? Like, do we
Yeah.
need to go check on him?
What are you gonna do for the 2023 season? Smoke weed, eat a lot of Oreos. All right, I was sick.
That's
play,
a
bro.
great plan.
Where's paintball fit in there?
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
So now I'm like, fuck, dude. I want to see Evan all the time, bro.
Well, yeah.
Who else am I gonna stab?
Yeah. There's a
Who
lot of
else is gonna
people.
break guns?
That's a
Straight
good
up, dude.
point. I need the broken gun footage content, so
Like guest star him out here. Like, yo, Evan, we're 2-gun quoted down for breakage.
we
go
need
get
2 guns broken this month.
Dude, let me tell you, then if it's not gonna be Evan, you know who it's gonna be? Micah. Micah is the fucking gun breaking
Dude.
champion.
Yeah.
He broke that when he broke the
GSL?
dragon or the GSL. No, wait, the 3.5.
No, that
right?
was Nico with his Manchester frame 3 separate times in 3 weeks.
Ooh,
God damn.
that's not good. But no, Nico,
I-
or I was gonna say Micah had the dragon scale 3.5 or
Oh fuck yeah, he did.
Oh
I
yeah,
do remember that.
it
And then he-
Yeah, it was
broke
a
it,
CS1.
right?
It was a dragon. It was a dragon
scale CS1. Yeah.
Oh.
And then he had a gloss black and red GSL, and I ain't gonna name names, but someone didn't put it together correctly, right? They teched it, right? And he's fucking like shooting, right? Then like after the point goes, bro, he fucking grabs it by like the top, kind of where the bolt is, dude. Fucking
And
it-
it just boom.
yeah, it sounded like Lego music, bro. Like the Lego sound where all of it just came apart in like a single second. I was like, literally, bro. Like everything just like fell apart on the ground. I'm like,
What the fuck?
Dude, yeah.
you dropped that, bro.
That's not supposed
Poor
to
guy,
happen.
bro. Dude, and he is so mad, bro. He's like, dude, what the fuck is that, right? Because that's not supposed to
Jesus.
fucking happen.
Yeah. And GSLs
Definitely
those are not cheap guns
No, they are not.
for sure.
I think he
All
sold
right.
it.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're getting to the end of the show here. Few little last minute reminders. If you want to go ahead and support the show without any any monetary involvement, all you got to do if you're on Apple Spotify, I do that every week. If you're on Spotify or Apple Podcast, just drop a rating real quick. So head down to the bottom, give us a couple stars, whatever you think is the best. Obviously, 5 stars is going to help us out the most, but let us know what you think. We appreciate that. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. That's all you got to do. Helps us out. Thank you. Same thing if you subscribe. So if you subscribe to the show on YouTube, you're going to get it whenever it comes out, as well as all the other video content we release at Mafia Productions. And if you're on the Apple Podcast or Spotify feeds, same thing. You're just going to get it when it comes out. So it'll just be right on your phone, ready to go. You don't got to do anything. It's just waiting for you. Best way to do it. We also have the Patreon, so head over to patreon.com/mafia_productions. That's where all the content comes out early. So if you're a subscriber over there, you get access to stuff before anyone else on the planet, which is awesome. You get ad-free copies of the content, whether that be the mic'd up videos, some of the stuff that we're doing for the podcast, things like that. You also get some bonus content. We have giveaways every now and then. So yeah, head on over there, get signed up, check out the information. It's gonna be linked down in the description. Same thing. So merch, we also have that link down there below as well. If you head over there, it's mafiadigitalmedia.com. Pick yourself up something. See if you like anything over there. And then last but finally not least, we got to shout them out one more time. Let me get my box. Liquid IV. Appreciate you guys coming on, sponsoring the code. Make sure you use code Mafia_Moffitt at liquidiv.com, or just head to the description and we'll have a link where you can just click through and then, start getting your product in your cart. Pretty good product. I enjoy it. I use it. So you should too.
Great
Help stay
product.
hydrated at the field.
Literally saving lives.
Literally.
Legitimately. So yeah, guys, we appreciate you for coming and listening to the show tonight. Cedar, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. Like you said, I know you've been
love you, Papa.
been a loyal
Thank you
listener,
for having
and
me.
yeah, we thought you'd fill in some stories here and there from some of your perspective that you've been around these guys. So hell yeah, fun ass show. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for listening, like I just mentioned, and yeah. I think that about does it for us. So we'll catch you on the next one. You start getting those hands warmed up, Hatch, because for Stephen Hatch, Brandon Brando Baird, Cedar, well, Chris Sedar, I always call him Cedar, and Ryan Mafia Moffat. I'm delaying it as long as I possibly can.
Cedar Papa, Cedar Papa, Chris, whatever.
For all those names, we will see you guys on the next week's show. Thank you for watching this one, and have a good night.
Bye.